The views and opinions expressed on the SKO Radio Network are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other hosts or advertisers. The shows found on the SKO Radio Network can promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to treat, diagnose, and or claim any cure of disease or condition.
From the Rising Star Studio at the SKO Radio Network, it's time for Some Kind of Radio Show with Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew. The call-in lines are open at 234-200-5110. That's 234-200-5110. And now, here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now seeing the beginnings of another stage of human evolution.
The truth is that mutants are very real, and they are among us. We must know who they are, and above all, what they can do.
We're not what you think, not all of us.
Who are you people?
What kind of place is this?
Professor Charles Xavier.
I built this school where mutants could learn to focus their powers in a positive way, and also learn that mankind was not evil, just uninformed. You'll be safe here from Magneto, a very powerful mutant who believes that a war is brewing between mutants and the rest of humanity.
There is a war coming. You sure you're on the right side?
Never seen anything like this before.
We are the future, Charles, not them. They no longer matter.
Hold on to something.
Give up on them. Mankind has evolved, not anymore.
It's another Friday night. We're finally back.
Oh, it sounds like our cue.
It is our cue. Yeah, we took a week off last week.
We did?
I did.
I was here.
I felt like the last crap I took last week. That was disgusting. I mean, I had the worst cough, sinus shit. I still got a little bit of it, but I feel better than I did.
Welcome to the Some Kind of Radio Show here, August 24th on the SKO
Radio Network. And Facebook Live.
Yeah.
We're doing something different tonight.
He didn't catch it. You didn't either. No one's paying attention to me. I'll quit. I'll quit now and just
August 24th, I'm going to keep you a week behind.
By the way, this show is, this is important.
This SKO Radio Network program is rated Unleashed.
That's right. We are rated Unleashed.
For mature audiences only.
Those of you watching us on Facebook Live, you should be able to actually hear the show. I mean, hear everything going on. You could hear the callers. You could hear the actual broadcast.
Yeah, we did something cool.
We added in the ability to stream the show. Now, this is only going to be good for talk shows. We can't do it during music shows because copyright will kick you right off of Facebook.
Yeah.
But during talk shows, like ours and say Manpocalypse or the new Pat's new show, the one Radioactive, they could go on their Facebook and stream this show, actually hear what's going on. Not no more just background. This is our microphone voices are going through Facebook. Okay. Only looking at me right now because the one thing we're talking about doing is getting one of them like 360 cams.
Yeah.
And we'll plug it in,
right.
And then whoever they can people can choose who they want to watch.
Yeah.
And they can go all around the screen, all around the room. So we're going to get a 360 cam here in the next coming couple weeks, months here, whatever. Actually, probably the next couple of weeks. I want to get a 360 cam.
Right.
And we can plug it right here or wherever, and people can just watch us, and they can tune in and watch the whole room if they want. You know, they just, hey, look, we can look at Earl. We
open up Facebook on here.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually I go on there, when I do live on my sports show, I do it here, and then I share it to my public.
Right, but you got to set a couple microphone settings, which I can show everyone how to do. Right. But right now, this is a test. This is a test for tonight. We're going to see how it works.
So we are live on TuneIn, Stream Licensing, Facebook, and wherever else audiobooks are sold.
Yeah.
And on SKORadio.com.
You can call in 234-200-5110 or brand new to Some Kind of Radio Show and SKO Radio Network, you can text us 234-200-5110. If you want us to read your texts.
Yep, you can read us. You can read the text. You can write me on Facebook. I can see all your little comments right here on the screen.
You can write us on Facebook. You can @ us on Twitter @ SKO Radio.
That's right.
You can text us once again 234-200-5110. That's a new number.
That's right.
The old 330 number is no longer in effect.
Right.
That line will just ring.
Well, because we got a new phone system.
Right.
Yeah. We upgraded the phone system a couple weeks ago, and we actually have a professional phone system in here now. So
and instead of Skype,
we don't have a Skype system. We have a real honest to goodness phone system. So this thing is really cool, and I wish we'd have got it a year ago. We were just talking about that off the air.
Ellie says hello to everyone. Victoria says hello.
Hi, Ellie. Hi, Victoria.
Yep. And they're joining us.
Ellie's excited for Radioactive. She's complimenting us. Says, very big, very cool things, guys. Jason's now watching. Mm-hmm. Hello, Victoria, once again. Indeed, Aaron, how moist.
Moist.
How moist. So we're going to be live tonight on Facebook. That's where you can tune in to us, as well as tune in.
That's right.
SKORadio.com, and that'll take you to the stream licensing page.
That's right. And then you can. But the best way to listen is always on TuneIn.
Best way to listen is on TuneIn, and we're able to. And I hate to say it, we can track your listens that way.
We can track we can track our watchers too. But but the best way to listen, we have a big analytics system here, and we see where. I mean, we actually go. I can go in the office and look right now and see who's listening. Well, not who, but where they're listening.
We can see how many listeners we have, where, but by country usually, sometimes by city.
Yep.
Where they're from.
It depends on the device they're using too.
Right. And we can actually see what mode of
what they're listening on.
What they're listening on. So whether they're listening through Chrome, whether listening through TuneIn, whether they're listening through Media Player, we can see
Apple, iPad. I mean, you name it, we can tell.
Right.
It's a great bit of. We've really been doing some great upgrades here at SKO, and we're very proud of them. And there's more to come, guys. Hell of a lot more to come.
And like we have our map on the wall, and we put dots in of every
place.
It's starting to fill up.
Now, kind of like a plug. The show TV show This Old House.
Mm-hmm.
And their thing is, they would travel around the country and, help people. Okay, well, I'm gonna fix your sink or whatever.
Right.
When they were highlighting all the maps and they finally had hit number 50 because they went to Alaska.
Right.
And so what we need to do here is
we're getting the world map out. We're gonna pull the world map out next. We're gonna update that.
So I'll go through real quick and I'll see what states we're missing callers from.
Minnesota.
Well, all right. So I got to
go left to right. Go like left to right.
All right, I got to turn this around though, so I can actually see.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So
thank God no one can see you. Everyone's looking at me.
Everyone's looking at you. So we'll start from west, which furthest west is Alaska and Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got California, Oregon.
We have a caller from California.
Oh, yeah, we do have a caller from California. Sorry, it was red. So Oregon, Idaho, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, Nebraska, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Arkansas,
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, Kentucky, Georgia, South Carolina, Virginia, and let's see, Delaware, Connecticut, Rhode Island,
Massachusetts,
Vermont, Massachusetts, and Maine.
Yeah, those are the ones that haven't called us
Those
yet.
are the ones that haven't called. So y'all are slacking.
Yeah.
We're adding you. Other states.
We're adding you.
We're adding you.
Puerto Rico, Guam,
And
American
we have,
Samoa.
And they don't count. They're not a star on the flag. But we have...
someone just texted me. It says, check, test.
Yep, you can text us.
Yeah. And
it works.
It works. It definitely works. So we can... Yeah, we're seeing your texts. They're coming through. So
yes, and unfortunately, we've had 2 callers from that state up north.
Right.
So college football starts this weekend.
That's right.
Ohio State, they're usually...
For some it started last weekend. I mean, the big schools, it starts this weekend.
Right.
Ohio State, in their usual overly tough schedule, they play Oregon State tomorrow.
And it's going to be rough.
Yeah, and that school up north happens to play Notre Dame. What's that tell you?
So, college football starts. Preseason just ended.
Yep. My Gators tomorrow play a real tough game against Charleston Southern University.
Your Gators.
Aaron said we do have. Everyone's listening where they call from here. I mean, let's see. Jersey, of course, we know about the Jersey calls. We know about the Mass calls. New York City calls. We know about. Aaron says they have a caller from Minneapolis. Is Minnesota?
Okay, so Minnesota
needs to be added. So we got to add Minneapolis to it. So this is right now, as we know, we're going to still go back through the data and check. And
now we need some Hawkeyes, some Cornhuskers.
IO. Yeah, that's right.
And then we need
whoever's texting right now. Whoever you are, let me know who you are. Tell me who you are. It doesn't tell me the name. It just shows up on the.
Now we need some
phone
Badgers.
number.
Badgers. We need some stinking Badgers.
Badgers, stinking Badgers. That's right.
And now,
that's right.
And lest we forget tonight's salute is to the movie X-Men.
That's right, X-Men.
The story of Caitlyn Jenner.
Well, fuck. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
There it is.
You keep using language like that, and you're going to find yourself out of a job.
Now
I'm going to have to fire myself.
We have a couple of new buttons as well.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and run one more there.
Oh, wait. This one's a really good one here.
I feel like my balls want to just explode.
That's coming up.
That's coming up.
That'll be in the next couple weeks.
That's actually in the next couple weeks. I'd
like that.
As you know, our buddy Troy Froman wrote a tantrum quite some time ago, and I've just now had the chance to really edit it. And that's just one of the lines from that. So
I think we should shoot for the 14th.
Yeah.
To play that.
Yeah.
That way I can be here for it.
Right. And also, this is a keeper, too.
That's a huge...
Yeah.
Oh, well, it didn't play.
What is it?
That's a huge...
Oh, I didn't record it all. Didn't get the whole thing. Well,
Whose fault is
I think
that?
it's kind of funny. It just kind of go...
That's a huge...
Yeah, leave your
it's
imagination.
censored.
Yeah,
it's censored. But that's okay. It's censored. But that's
censored.
okay.
So you can give us a call.
But anyway.
I feel like my balls want to just explode.
Dylan's balls want to explode.
Yeah.
We need a few quotes off that Batman Can't Stop Thinking About Sex video.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna be pulling some more of those. We're gonna be adding.
We only have time to get a couple today, but
we're gonna be adding a lot of stuff here as we go. I mean,
and if you want to watch a couple of quick things on YouTube, one of my passengers last night pointed me out to this little clip thing and how they got the college humor for all the Batman things. Is look up Potter Puppet Pals.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
The mysterious ticking noise.
Yeah. Or a wizard swearing.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I left my ass off last night driving because I'm listening to it and she's watching it on my phone and I'm like,
yeah,
who came up with this?
Now, what's this shit, Aaron? Go blue. Come on, really?
You're fired.
Go Gators.
IO.
Brian Roofner just joined us on the
Brian Roofner.
Facebook
How the
Live.
hell are you? I'm not homeless this week.
Yeah, he's not homeless this week.
Pat Morrow.
Okay. I know who wrote us. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's that guy.
Oh, that guy.
His eyes are squinted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
What?
And it's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah.
Anyway, we love you, buddy. I ain't going to pick on you. Anyway.
Aaron's not nice to me.
That's okay. No.
You seeing his comments?
Yeah, I'm reading them.
He's not very nice to me.
Yeah, he's going, it's huge.
Wow. All right, Steinbrenner.
Well, it's because...
Fire him
I feel
again.
like my balls want to just explode.
I love that.
Anyways, we are talking about
the X-Men.
Hugh Jackman in the before times.
Yeah. My balls are just going to explode.
Before he was famous.
His balls are just going to explode.
Yep, his balls were going to explode.
The balls are going to explode!
Yep.
Oh my God, they're going to explode out there.
He was Wolverine for a little while, and then he wasn't.
Yeah.
That's the story of X-Men.
Yeah.
And some of the some of the Wolverine roles that they want to reprise since they want to keep doing stuff about Logan.
Right.
You know who the hell they want to start using?
Who?
Friggin' Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter.
Why?
They said he's the right height.
I'm sorry. No, he's not the right build.
No, not at all.
It just...
Not
I
at
don't
all.
think anyone will be synonymous with it like Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
That's just...
Oh, I'd agree.
Hugh Jackman
you were told in the text message, don't be dumb, Dylan.
Oh, well, I can't help that.
Yeah, you were told.
My balls want to explode, so...
Yeah, you were told, don't be dumb. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I do got to kind of wonder, though, is, when I looked at the stadiums, why is it Ohio Stadium down in Columbus, why does the roof look like the toilet seat? The entire stadium's shaped like the horseshoe.
Toilet seat. You're funny.
You're a funny guy.
You're a funny wiener, aren't you?
You're a funny wiener, aren't you? Hey, there we go. I can isolate that.
Yeah.
You're a funny wiener, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hey, we're up to 8 viewers on our Facebook Live right now. Wow.
Ellie says about Daniel Radcliffe playing Wolverine. She says Harry Potter, no. Aaron says wrong build.
Wrong build. Yeah, definitely the wrong build. I mean, he's a little...
He's just not the right build. That's the truth. He's a little skinny.
I'm sorry. I don't think it... I don't see him as much as a badass like Hugh Jackman. I mean, it just ain't gonna... I'm just not sold on that
Harry
idea.
Potter would, but he looks like a little wizard boy.
I'm just not sold on that. Yeah, he looks like a little wizard boy. Yeah.
Yeah,
something like that. But yeah, we'd love to hear from you tonight. If you'd like to, obviously you can text us or you can give us a call at 234-200-5110. That's right, 234-200-5110. We'd love to hear from you tonight. Yeah. And we're on the air until midnight. We're here live. We're here worldwide, and we are here to talk to you and hopefully entertain you. And plus, getting your comments here. This is really a cool thing. We're a little more interaction because here's the thing. Let's be honest here. A very small percentage of people that listen to talk shows ever really call into a talk show.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, a very small percentage. And it's like you hear all these people.
I'm
call.
afraid. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Everyone's embarrassed. They're a little bit scared. They're just not quite wanting to really. They just don't like calling into talk shows. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, people like to call. They like to listen, and they look for another way to interact.
Yeah.
So.
See, I always liked calling in just because, you get to be part of the show.
Right.
I mean, it's one thing to listen to somebody else, blah, blah,
Sure.
blah, blah,
Right.
blah, blah.
Well, this is just one more way for people to interact without having to give us a call, which is great. I mean, just, hey, we know you're out there listening. We know you're watching. We do thank everyone that listens and watches or whatever, how we put our production out there. I mean, this is what we do. But we'd love to hear from you. And, whether you're commenting on these videos or, like we had the Facebook Live feed going tonight, and we're doing this whole different way tonight, trying something different here just to get our it's just my ugly mug right now. But like I said, we're going to be getting one of them 360 cameras, which I think will be really, really cool thing to do. And you could,
We need
basically the listeners actually can watch whoever they want. If they want to watch Tony all night, they can move it around and kind of as they want, which is kind of cool. You know, I mean,
because Facebook Live's already got the 360.
They got the 360 app feature, so all we got to do is plug in the 360 camera, load it in, and hey, watch what you want to watch.
And we need an extra long cord so it can reach out to the casting couch.
Oh Jesus.
Aaron says Emma Watson would be a better Wolverine than Daniel Radcliffe.
That's probably true.
Be hotter.
Probably true. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, Dylan, you'd make a better Wolverine than.
Thanks.
Than Harry Potter. Deb would be a better Wolverine than Harry Potter.
And Deb, by the way, Deb, if you're listening, Rutherford B. Hayes has been dead for about 100 years.
Yeah.
So he called you he texted you from beyond the grave.
I don't know if she's listening or watching tonight. She's not watching the video because I haven't seen her face pop up on here. But who knows?
She said she's going to sleep, and
she's gonna go sleep.
She's gonna go to sleep, but then we'll hear about how she hasn't slept in 3 months, and
I haven't slept in 3 months. I haven't shit in about 3 weeks.
Screw you guys.
But if I
you keep using language like that, and you're going to find yourself out of a job.
Yeah, that's just
assholes.
Yeah, it's just the thing. If I keep using language like this, I'm going to find myself out of a job. Dylan, you're going to fire me.
The general manager will.
Oh, she'll fire me.
I don't handle things like that. I'm in charge of
policy.
My golf game.
You're in charge of policy.
Yeah, and my golf swing.
Yeah, you're in charge of policy. And your golf swing.
I'm trying to take 3 strokes off my golf game.
I'm in charge of paying the bills and
your golf game.
I wish.
You don't have clubs.
I don't have clubs.
So there's kind of the issue there.
Yeah, I can't do my golf game if my clubs are.
I thought that was the whole reason you own a business was.
Well, here's the thing. I live right next door.
That's why I got into it.
Here's the messed up part. Here's the funny thing.
All right, here we go.
I live right next to a golf course.
Yep.
Okay, I live literally right next door to. Walking distance. I don't have to go in the car to go play golf if I wanted to, or the driving range.
Nope. But it's nice to because it still sucks walking uphill.
But still, I don't. I
don't have to.
I won't have to. Come here, okay? We literally have a golf course across the street. I would probably get in the car and go across the street.
Right.
Because, we have a major road in front of us.
Oh, it's not that major.
But no, I'm not going to, but still, we don't, but I could walk over there if I wanted to.
Right.
So here's the thing. We've been in here since last October. We opened the station in February, actually.
February, yep.
Yeah. We started streaming in January, but we actually opened the station in February.
We opened the doors in February, and it's been golf season since, let's be generous and call it May.
Yeah, and I haven't been out. I haven't played any golf yet.
You haven't even gone and bought clubs.
I haven't even gone and bought clubs. I was like, go play. I'm saying, I'm going to play some golf. I'm going to get some golf clubs. Yeah.
I'll go buy some golf clubs. And I still haven't done it.
Yeah, Aaron said Mike will fire me. Yeah, okay, good luck with that, Mike.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. But here's the thing. One thing we have done here is we as the owners let the managers manage.
Yeah,
that's what we do. That's part of the business. We let the managers manage. Yeah. That's what we do.
Come in here and
don't be a Jerry Jones.
No, we're not Jerry Jones in it, but we let the managers do their job. We have managers and they let them do their job, and that's kind of what we're trying to do. We're trying to run the business, but we're not trying to be here every second of the minute of the day because we can't. Let's just face the facts. We can't.
Brian says, due to non-self-control, the Crazy Crew is going to be shut down indefinitely. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Okay. Okay. Ellie's like, no, they're not, Brian. No, they're not. No, they're having a nice conversation on the Facebook Live feed. That's just what's fun about this show.
Nice is, we're able to provide that little bit of medium now.
Yeah. Like I said, we've always been able to do Facebook Live, but we've never really been able to sit and watch them.
Right.
It's just we always do it on our phones. This is the first one we've done on a computer.
Yep.
And we
with the stream
plugged into the system. So you hear what's going on here. Like when we go to break here in about 5 minutes, you're going to hear everything running on the Facebook Live that we're going to be playing on commercial.
You won't be able to hear us.
You won't hear a word we're saying. We're we're gonna mute our mics, and we're off the hook. I mean, we're off the hook for 5 or 6 minutes, and we go to break. Actually, 5 minutes and 40 seconds, and we go to break tonight. Yeah. But we're off the hook at that point, so that's kind of cool. Most we can just kind of
hit my knee on the.
You hit your knee on the thing?
Yeah.
What'd you do that for, man?
Because I'm not very smart.
You're not very smart.
You're a funny wiener, aren't you?
You're a funny wiener, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're a funny wiener.
I feel like my balls want to just explode.
I reckon.
I feel like my balls just want to explode.
Out of context, dude. It is bad out of context.
It's not good in context.
It's not good in context, but
the way that thing was written, it's not good in context or out of context. But it's even funnier out of context. I think that's what makes it so funny, because it's just out of context. It's even better because Stephanie just joined us from Throwback Thursday. Hey, Steph, how you doing? Good to have you on with us. But the funny thing is, it's just what we've been able to do, and like we were joking earlier today, like, oh hey, I was messing with the trying to mess with this Facebook Live stuff, and all of a sudden I found a setting for the computer for the audio.
Right.
I'm like, where the hell did that come from? Oh shit! And we were able to recalibrate some sound and make sure
language like that.
I know, it's there.
You keep using
right
language
there for me.
like that.
It's right there.
You're going to find yourself out of a job.
I can only hope.
But no.
But I do want to answer the Facebook poll that I ran a week ago. There was a Facebook poll that we put out
about your retirement,
about my, if I were to retire from the show, and I do want to bring that up real quick because it went in my favor. People like me. I don't know why, but they still like me. But no, there's a poll.
They just hate us that much.
They hate you guys that much, or they just love me that much. But basically, I'm gonna read the poll question here real quick and give the results. I promised I would do it last week, but we were not on last Friday because I was sick. We did a replay last week. Okay, this is a just for fun poll. Would you still tune in if Earl retired as host from some kind of radio show? The poll ended last week, and it was basically not a lot of votes on it, but it was a 60-40 split. 60% said nope if I retire from the show, and the other 40 said yes.
Yeah.
So it was a 60-40 split, pretty close to 50-50. So, well,
there goes half our listeners.
There goes half our, right. Half our listeners. So, but I want to throw that out we'll kind of continue the poll question. If I was to step down as host of the show, don't think I'm trying to step down from the host of the show. I don't want anybody thinking that at all. But if I was to step down from host of the show, would you still tune into this program? I think that's a good question. So text us with those. Let us know on Facebook Live or give us a call on the air, 234-200-5110. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and take our first break of the evening, and we'll take a break, and we'll be back with you here. All right, you listen to Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. I'll be right back with Tony and Dylan and his itchy and sweaty exploding balls. We'll be right back. Yeah, exploding balls.
You love your grandmother, and you love your grandfather. And why shouldn't you? They're great grandparents. The kind you'd want to have visit, or maybe even come live with you someday. But
what about the shriveled, old, beats you with a bedpan grandparents that some of you have? The grandparents that you visit who hate everything about you and your spouse, who always use phrases like,
"In my day, we used to have to walk to school in 8 feet of snow, uphill both ways.
Or,
I had to do my homework on the back of a shovel."
Well, you want to know what we here at the Geriatric Storage Center have to say about that? Who cares what you went through, you shriveled old gargoyle? If you have an elderly parental unit that fits the negative of the two aforementioned descriptions, then send that old bag of complaints and back pills to us. We provide the individual with his or her very own guardrail to be tied to daily. as well as experimental drugs to dim their perceptions and quiet their complaining. Plus, each suite, comes equipped with a state-of-the-art, for the 1970s, 14-inch black and white TV with a UHF antenna that also doubles as a coat hanger and an emergency car door opener. So, if you have an elderly relative problem, don't risk imprisonment by euthanasiaing them. Just incarcerate them with us. That's all at the GSC, the Geriatric Storage Center. It may not be a 4-star establishment, but it is a 4-bed sore rated empty shack full of dead flies establishment.
The Geriatric Storage Center, your last option when you can't get away with leaving them on the side of the road. Like I did with my parents. What?
Hi, this is Casey, and if you're a fan of video games like I am, you'll love the Game Jam here on SKO Radio every Saturday afternoon. 4 hours of the best video game music of all time, from the 8-bit tunes of the 80s to the more orchestrated hits of today. It's everything you love about video games. It's the best way to waste a Saturday afternoon without a controller in your hands. It's the Game Jam, Saturday afternoons from 3 to 7 p.m. Eastern, only on the SKO Radio Network.
Hi, this is Dylan Thompson, and you're listening to our new SKO Radio Network. Stay tuned.
Love the beer.
Ellis Island, once the arrival point of hundreds of thousands of American immigrants, is opening its doors again. Preparations are nearly completed for the upcoming United Nations World Summit. With nearly every invitation confirmed, the event promises to be the largest single gathering of world leaders in history. The leaders of over 200 nations will discuss issues ranging from the world's economic climate and weapons treaties to the mutant phenomenon and its impact on our world stage. Many American legislators have contended that debate over mutant issues should be the primary focus of what is, on the surface at least, a strictly diplomatic affair.
You owe me some money.
Come on, let's do it. Let's not do this.
No man takes a beating like that without a mark to show for it.
Come on, buddy. This isn't going to be worth it.
I know what you are.
You lost your money. You keep this up, you lose something else. Come on, buddy.
Look out!
Get out of my bar, freak.
You're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Call now at 234-200-5110. Again, that's 234-200-5110. Now here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, thank you, Aaron. It is now 8:35. We're back on another... for a second half hour here of the many half hours we got to go here. What's wrong? You feel a shit coming out?
Making fun of you every time you got to say,
brother. Okay, yeah, brother. All right, 8:35. We're back, and we're here tonight. Tune in live until midnight. We're here with you. Give us a call. We'd love to talk to you. 234-200-5110. Again, the new studio call-in number 234-200-5110.
Or text.
Or give us a text. If you are not the call-in type, shoot us a text. We'd love to hear from you. Or join us on our Facebook Live thread. It's on our show page. It's also on our station page. On my personal page.
On mine.
Yeah.
It's also in a whole bunch of them radio groups.
Yep, it's in a whole bunch of places. So we'd love to hear from you. Check us out. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to talk to you. That's what this show is all about, is interaction. Interaction is key. And that's one thing we love to do with this show, is just interact with folks. Yep. So, X-Men. X-Men is one of the really first movies you really think of. What really, I still think it's really the good start of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, really, it was a jump start of that universe.
It's not even technically considered in it, though.
I know it's not technically considered in it at all.
But it
started that whole genre of
superhero movies
on the Marvel side. Now here's the thing: you can think, oh, Spider-Man. Well, but until a few years ago, it was the movie rights were still Sony's, so it didn't matter. I mean, it was Marvel characters, but it was Sony. And that's the thing. And so you can debate it all you want. You can say what you want about it. Hey, Kathy just said she says, I'm everywhere I see you. You are everywhere I see you. Good evening. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? We're everywhere. Sorry, I can't.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere. We're everywhere. We are absolutely everywhere.
We're famous.
Yeah, right. We wish. Anyway, so what's going on in the land of Dylan tonight? I mean, what's going on with you? You got your Browns hat on, and
you heard it from my recorded voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, other than that,
I feel like my balls want to just explode.
That's right. That's right. Past me.
Dylan's balls want to explode. Now, Dylan, tell us a little bit about that. Your balls want to explode thing. Tell us all about it. While I grab a sip of my beverage here.
You want me to tell you about the tantrum, or?
Yeah, you can tell a little bit about it without giving away details.
I mean,
because we're gonna be broadcasting that in a couple weeks, because we're about ready to start airing it. We've just got to finish the final touches.
Exactly
on it.
All. I mean,
it's been a work in progress, a long work in progress.
Yeah,
a lot of editing.
Troy put together one of his tantrums, and decided that we all should have lines in it. Me and Earl and Deb, and my character.
It's you, but it's not you.
It has balls that want to explode.
Your balls want to explode.
And that's apparently my character. So,
right.
I, as any good actor would do, I, gave it my all and read it.
You gave it your all.
Because
did your balls really have to explode?
They did not.
Okay,
they did not actually have to. But I read the part with authority, and there it was. I mean, there's what more can you say about it except when your balls want to explode, your balls want to explode.
They do, and it happens to here's the thing.
It happens to millions of Americans.
It happens to millions of American men where their balls have to explode, and because women don't put out anymore. I know my wife don't. I mean, good Lord.
Well, it's a chore.
And I want to get on. I want to touch on that because we were. She put out one of them. Those 40 questions about her. Okay. Because this is great. This is kind of leads into a story from the other night too. Oh God, this is good. So we were reading this. This thing where she put. I have 40 things, and what was it question 30 or whatever?
40 things about me. One of them Facebook.
Yeah, bullshit things.
Yeah.
Well, question like 30 was one thing you hate to do, one chore you hate to do, and she says sex. I'm like, oh, well, great. Like, apparently it's a chore to be with me. I mean, apparently it's a chore. What can I say? It's just such a chore.
Right.
Oh well, it's a chore.
That's right.
I am not a liberal. Let's get that straight right now, Sean. I am not a liberal. I'm actually more on the conservative side.
Well,
he just doesn't own any guns.
Well, hey, look at it this way then. Follow me on this.
Mm-hmm.
They say you can't say that you're not helping with the chores then.
That's true.
It's true.
I like that.
So speaking of that.
So anyway, this is going to be a little bit of a long story, but you just have to bear with me for a minute. So Dylan and I the other night decided to stop off at our favorite watering hole for a beverage. Met with a mutual friend of ours, and
A new friend of mine.
A new friend, a new friend of yours, but you're kind of like the adopt. You're kind of like the adopt.
I'm his
You're kind of like the
apparently
grandchild.
Yep, it's my blackjack grandfather.
Blackjack grandfather.
Not Jack Black, my grandfather.
Well, anyway, we're there, and basically we're sitting down and we're just having a good time, and all of a sudden this crazy Latina chick. I'm sorry, Latina. I don't know. She's half black, half Latina, or whatever. But anyway. She was out there, and this chick came in. She was wearing sunglasses. She's in this short green skirt dress and low cut top, and her tits are flopping out. I mean, great body on her, and she's very pretty. And she's like, "Hey, how you doing, guys?" And like she's just all like,
"Hey." Every voice you do turns into an Asian guy, an old Asian guy.
I can't do that.
Oh, how you doing? How you doing, guys? I'm doing good. My name Ping. I take care of you tonight. You pay my bar tab. Anyways,
go ahead, Joe.
So anyways, this old guy named Ping walks in.
It wasn't an old guy named Ping. It was some chick.
And he offers to, pretty much, he offers to suck Earl's dick.
She offered to.
Go ahead. Tell the story. Tell the story.
So basically, I mean, she was hanging around. She was drunk as a skunk.
Tell it how you told me and Chris.
Okay, so we're there. Long story short,
I left.
Dylan left. I'm still there with Jeff. His car was messed up. We were trying to jump his car. It wasn't happening. Whatever. So
should have bought his car a drink first.
Oh yeah, no shit. But we're there, and she's in and out of the place for like an hour, just in and out, going, talking to everybody, being a social butterfly.
Right.
Okay, she was a mess.
Don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with being social.
But she didn't know anybody. She'd never been there before.
Yeah.
She's just talking to everybody like, hey, okay, she's a little bit messed up. I mean, you could tell she was pretty well in the can when she got there. Plus, she drank like 2 or 3 or 4 shots sitting there with us. And all of a sudden, she's like, "Oh, hey, baby, are you married?" I said, "Yeah, I'm married." And she goes, "Well, me too, but I don't care about that." I'm like, "Oh, great." I'm in. This is gonna be a long night here. And so I'm like, okay.
And I'm gone by now.
I'm drinking my beer and just having a good time. And
he was keeping score at home. I'm home by now.
He's home by now. So anyway.
So I was the good one.
Yeah, he was the good one. So I'm sitting there. I behaved myself too, okay?
You did.
Okay. So
from what I heard.
But anyway, I had to give Jeff a ride home because we couldn't get his car to stay running. I mean, it was charged at battery and just alternator. That's what it sounded like to me. Just died right off.
Yeah.
So he goes, "Do you want to go?" He goes, "Nah, I just need to chill out for just a few. I need another drink. I'm pissed off." I'm like, "Okay, I'll have another drink with you." She comes back over and sits down with us, and all of a sudden she puts her arms around me, and she's like, from behind, and I hate that. If I don't know you, don't fucking
Are you watching the phone?
Yeah. Uh-oh. We're experiencing network issues.
You've been missing calls.
I got to run a diagnostic.
You got a call up there right now.
It says unable to answer call on this device. Yeah, I got to run call diagnostic. Something goofy real quick.
Give us just a minute before you try and call in.
Yeah.
Then we'll.
Something going on with the phone.
Gotta fix our phones real quick.
Yeah, you just gotta fix the phone real quick. Running a diagnostic. For some reason, it's not detecting the phone. But anyway, make a long story short. She comes up and hey, you think you can buy a girl a drink? It's like, look. I said, I don't have any more money to buy a drink. I'm like, plus I don't know you. I'm not trying to pick you up, lady. I mean, all right, let's give it a try now. Diagnostics are over. Hello, you're on the air. Yeah, it's not working right now. We're gonna restart the app. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to restart the app.
All right.
Because it's just not working right now.
It might just be too much going on right now.
Well, it might be, but no, actually, it's showing a error. So,
no, our baseball stream stopped too. So
it did, yeah.
Because the insane amount of speed that we have on our internet that we don't get.
I think we got a drop off too because
thanks Spectrum.
Yeah, right. I'd like to thank Spectrum for. Anyway, I got to restart the phone here real quick. Because it's just not cooperating.
Not cooperating. If you can still hear us,
let us know.
Yeah, let us know on Facebook.
And Debbie still will text me, "Hey, Lori's trying to call." No shit. But anyway,
that's what made me.
Yeah. Well, she's sending me a private message. I'm like, yeah, I know.
She texted me too.
Yeah,
I was in on that.
Yeah, I know. Well, she sent me a separate one. Okay, there we go. All right, the phone system's reactivated. If you want to try calling in, call in. But anyway, so make a long story short. Dylan, you got a pencil thin mustache?
No, I get the full beard.
Okay. Anyway,
to make the long story even longer.
Okay, so make the long story any longer. I was like, I gotta get out of here. Okay, and she's like, hey, it's me again. I'm like, oh God. She goes, I'd be happy to help you out if you help me out. I'm like,
well, how are you gonna?
How are you gonna help me out? I'm good. She goes, well, my car's out of gas across the street. She said, can you please loan me $20 and I got to get back to Cleveland. I was like, I really don't have any cash on me. I just don't. And I said, I don't have any more money this week. I'm broke until Friday. I mean, I wasn't, but I wasn't going to say that, And she's like, well, I'll make it worth your while. She's like, if you give me $20, I'll suck your dick in the parking lot. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm motioning the bartender, like, you got to get this chick out of here. She's already fucked up. Now she's offering to give blowjobs in the parking lot for $20. So she couldn't pay her tab anyway. She was like, whatever. I think she was just there to get free drinks.
Yeah.
Whatever. So anyway, after we send her out, let's give it another try. Is it going through? Anonymous. Hello, you on the air with us? Go ahead. Hello? Hello, caller.
Nope.
This is Eric Cartman.
You're not Eric Cartman.
Do you have your kitty?
Yes, I am.
You're not Eric Cartman.
Oh, Kenny just died.
Kenny just died.
It was all time.
Okay, bye.
Oh, Kenny just died.
Kenny just died. Okay. Anyway, the phones are working. But so anyway, this girl leaves. Well, she went outside. They threw her out of the bar. And after just a little while, we're like, okay, let's see if we can get out of here now. Well, she was still outside. As we're bolting to the car, me and my buddy Jeff, and she starts running after us. Hey guys! Hey, you're forgetting about me! Hello, guys! And she's like chasing us. I'm like, oh my freaking God! So yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess.
Earl could have gotten his dick sucked.
Us.
Well, Earl,
yeah,
good story.
Yeah, it was a great story.
Delivery was terrible, but
yeah, well,
trust me, it was a good story.
It was a good story, but here's the problem.
It was a good story.
I'm doing 100 things at once right now.
He's doing 100 things at once.
But let's have some real fun here. You guys ready for some real fun?
Let's have some real fun.
Let's do something we haven't been able to ever do on this program.
Ever. Are we gonna dial out?
We are.
We're gonna dial out. Oh, I like it.
Okay, we're gonna make a call.
You're gonna call 2 Chinese restaurants and make them talk to each other?
Yeah. That'd be funny.
Hey, Earl, I take an order. Yeah, what can I get you? I take your order now. Yeah, I can't get you.
Let's have some fun here. Let's make a phone call.
Ooh.
Okay, let's call.
Oh my!
Let's call Debbie. Should we call Debbie? Let's see how her voice sounds.
Hello.
Hi, Deb. How you doing, Deb?
You're live on the air.
You're live on the air. How you doing?
I feel like ass right now, but I'm okay.
Oh, you look good from here.
And you know what? I'm going to add Kathy to this call because she's calling in right now. Hey, Kathy, how you doing?
How you doing?
We're doing good. Yeah, we're doing fantastic.
It's our sweet mafia sister.
Yes, Debbie, you sound so... What happened? You sound like you got laryngitis really bad.
I do. My voice keeps coming and going.
Well, if you let me keep coming, you would be going.
I go to inbox Debbie and everything's fine. I'm like, hi, Debbie.
Yeah.
I go to inbox Earl and it says security check needed. I am not a robot. I'm like, what?
It's because he's famous.
Apparently, I'm a legend in my own mind. I'm famous.
He's
I don't know.
famous, so.
Yeah, don't stroke his ego anymore. It's already big.
Oh, it's about the only thing that's getting stroked tonight.
Oh, yeah,
Poor guy.
Not happening.
Yeah, not
Debbie,
surprised.
Debbie.
It is a chore.
No, it's not a chore. I'm trying to talk to her like she's my daughter.
Okay.
It is not a chore.
We'll listen in on this.
Okay. Debbie, I know sometimes you're tired or whatever, but you can't call it a chore because then you're going to make your husband feel like very bad and he'll have hurt feelings.
Well, what?
Me hurt feelings?
You're going to hurt his
No.
feelings. If you call that a chore, you're going to hurt his feelings.
Well, you guys noticed I put LOL at the end.
Doesn't matter. You hurt my feelings.
You know what? I was thinking about the girl at the bar after that.
I was really thinking, God, I could. If such
He
a
was
chore,
going to save you a chore.
I was going to save you a chore. Deb.
Outside hire.
No, Earl. That doesn't cut that. That doesn't give you the right, no matter what she calls it. You're not exempt. You have to behave.
Holly's yelling at you.
I'm very well behaved.
You have to behave, Earl. You
Okay.
can look, but you can't touch.
But am I allowed to have margaritas on Mondays?
Right.
Yes.
Thank you. Am I allowed?
Kathy.
I was cracking up when I read it. I gotta tell Debbie, don't call it a chore. It's a labor of love.
Labor of love.
There's got to be love involved first.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's labor. It's laborious.
It's laborious, but it's love. It's a labor of love.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
right.
Good God, it's a labor of love.
I don't know. You two are funny.
Oh my
That's
God,
funny, man.
Apparently Holly's yelling at us right
Hi,
now.
Holly.
Hi, Holly. Can you hear us?
Yeah, she hears you. That's why she's barking.
Oh,
I hear Holly too.
yeah. I think the world can hear. The world can hear Holly right now.
What are you doing? Russian collusion? What's going on? That your internet is all like, you need a code to get on here. You need to be security checked. I'm like, I'm not the FBI.
He's an important person.
Apparently, I'm an important person. Apparently, I don't know.
I'm important.
No, it's just Earl being.
You want to be me, don't you?
Highnesses at their finest.
What?
Oh.
What'd you say, Deb?
It's the dumbass highnesses at their finest.
Yeah, I got nothing. I
nothing.
I don't know what she's talking about. Yeah, no clue.
I said you guys are being the dumbass highnesses at their finest.
Oh, that made more sense. I
that
thought you
made-
said something about sinuses. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
No.
Sinuses.
I am important.
I'm important.
You want to be me, don't you?
Quite a figure, Dylan. Quite a figure.
No.
No, not at all.
So safe to assume the social butterfly left you alone, right?
The social butterfly. Well, no, she didn't leave me alone.
She chased him out of the bar.
She actually chased me and my buddy out of the bar into my car, and we were actually driving off. And she's flaring her arms in the air, going, "Hey, don't forget about me."
Dude, you gotta fucking drive.
And my buddy Jeff's like, "Just drive. Don't look. Just drive."
Drive.
And that's pretty much all I did. I'm like, "Oh my God." It was insane. It was quite entertaining.
I'm gonna get off here, okay?
Okay, we'll see you.
We should call more people.
All right, bye.
Who should we call next?
I don't know. I can't hear myself anymore. It's probably because I unplugged my headphones.
Whoops.
Yeah. Whoops.
Well, my phone is breaking up 'cause I don't have Spectrum. I have Xfinity, but it's just as bad. And every time it rains,
Yeah.
I lose phone calls. This is my base house phone.
Yeah.
I can't even make phone calls on it.
I'd hit it with a hammer.
Hey, Rufner says he has $20.
Oh, I ain't letting him do nothing. See, I can hook him up.
Yeah.
If he would have been there, I'd have had him hooked up, man.
Tell him that's all he got paid for his labor of love.
That's
Poor Brian.
Poor Brian. We love Brian. God bless that guy. I love that guy. He's such a
Yeah, he's cool.
He's a cool dude. Yeah, we love Brian to death.
Character, and he's funny.
Oh, he's a great guy.
He's a good guy.
He's a great guy. One of our really good
is.
friends here at SKO. So, but yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
he's a good dude.
He is.
But you know how it goes. Good guys finish last. So he's always going to be in last place, but at least he knows it.
That's true. You know, that's fine. You know, here's the thing. You know, he is a good guy. You know, it's like you're still a winner. You're always whether you're a loser or whether you're always a winner. Because you could pretend you're not a loser. Hey, we got another call. Let's take another call here. Let's add the call in here. Let's see. Who is this calling us now? This is a Cleveland number. I'm going to guess. Hello, you're on the air.
Ranjit Gupta. I'm calling from Amatola Services.
Oh, my God.
I would like to help you with any tech problems you may have.
Oh, Spectrum must have heard about
Spectrum must have heard about our problems. Can you fix our shit?
Oh, no.
Well, considering I heard Journey last week, just remember this about Roofner.
I hung up on it.
Just remember this about Roofner.
Yeah, I hung up on it.
Seeing as how I was listening to Journey music a week ago, some will win and some will lose. Some will born will just sing the blues.
Mm-hmm.
And the movie never ends. It just goes on and on and on.
Oh, okay. We got. Okay, it's calling back again. Hold on. Let's see.
All right.
Let's see. Let's have fun with this. SKO Radio Network, you're on the air. Go ahead.
This is Ranjit Gupta. I'm calling from Amatola Services, and I would like to help you with any tech problems you may have on your...
I have a problem with my boner. Can you fix that? Apparently not.
He hung up on you.
He hung up on me this time. What the hell?
Well,
good for him.
Good for him.
Hey, just saying, if you're going to call in here, be prepared to get what you get on this show, because this show, you never know what's going to be said or done. It's just the way it is.
Right. So I get these phone calls from these people. I don't even know who they are. Every day, I get this phone call.
I stopped answering my phone.
Dylan stopped answering this.
Listen to this.
Okay.
You qualify to get your electric bill cut in half. And I'm like, really?
Great.
And I said, and I go, good. He goes, but all you have to do is give me. I went, who is this? PSC&G? Oh no, yes, we're PSC&G. I'm like, all right, then let's move on. What do I have to do?
All right.
Well, you have to give me your account. You have to give me your account number. I went, well, if you're PSC&G, you should have my account number, no?
Right. And they don't have shit.
I don't. He goes, you have to help me. It's called a POD number, and it's right on your bill. Do you have access to your bill? Can you grab your bill right now? And I went, no, but if I were you, I'd hang up, because in 5 minutes, I don't know what I'm going to do to you, but you're not PSC&G, so stop fucking calling you.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
He hangs up.
Amen.
He calls the very next day. The same fucking guy, the very next day, calls again. I'm like, what part of stop calling here don't you understand?
Right.
And I just, now when I see it on the ID, I just put, decline, and I hang up on him.
Well, I got an app on my, I actually got an app on my phone now, and it actually lets you know if it's a telemarketer calling.
Yeah.
And I love that.
It says like potential spam.
It'll say potential spam or telemarketer. I love that. I'm like, hey, good. I can just ignore that. Just don't have to answer it.
What's the name of that app?
What is it? Let me pull it up here. It is called. Trying to find it real quick. I'm having a total brain fart, but let me find it. It's on my phone. Call Protect. It's called Call Protect.
Call Protect.
Yeah.
All right. Wrote it down. I'm going to go later on my Apple phone that I just had to go get a battery for the other day, but it was a good experience.
Yeah, okay, good.
They said, I had to make an appointment. I brought the phone in. It was like, I thought it was going to be like a waste of time. They didn't try to tell me nothing. They just fixed me, gave me a new battery, and my phone's fine.
Well, that's good.
And I thought I was going, and they'd say, oh, your phone needs to be upgraded.
Right. Well, yeah, they always try. They've been trying to get me to upgrade mine for. I just got this like a year ago. I've got an iPhone 8.
Yeah, mine's 2 years old.
They're trying to get me to upgrade to that X, right? The iPhone X. Well, Deb's got one, and I hate that thing. I'm like, I ain't upgrading to that X. I hate it. I don't like. She's got one. She loves it. I don't like it. I mean, I'd rather just stick with my 8 Plus or whatever this is and be done with it. I don't want.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Well, the 10 or the X, it got rid of the home button on it, and it's really screwy.
Marie got one, and I actually really like it.
I don't like mine. I didn't like Deb's.
No,
I
really
Deb's
like
got
it.
one. I don't like it. I do not like it. I do not like it at all.
See,
I like my daughter's phone. She's got a Google phone. It's really cool.
Those are cool.
The Pixel phone, yeah.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah,
those are nice.
The Pixel one,
Mhm.
really nice.
Those are really cool.
See, I'm waiting about it.
My husband he has a Samsung. I have an iPhone. She has a Google phone.
Mhm.
And my nephew has a Microsoft phone.
Mhm.
That's not a bad phone either.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tony.
I don't know how to operate. Nobody's but mine.
See, I've got a Galaxy Note 5 right now. I wanted the 8 that came out earlier this year. Well, the 9 just came out. They don't have them in stock yet. But the 9's got like a 4 times the battery that mine has. And it's a thinner and a smaller phone.
Right.
So I'm waiting on that because my phone battery, if I don't charge it for how much I'm on it, I have to charge it twice a day.
Right.
Just because I'm on it so damn much.
Wow.
With this one, I should be able to go an entire day without charging it.
I get through if I'm at work on a standard 8-hour work day. If I am using my phone, if I'm not using it, it doesn't matter. But if I am using it for any reason, I usually do a recharge at about 40%. Just so I have enough to get through the day. Because there's just a lot of days I'll go to work and then I come here, or I'm here then I go to work. There's no 8-hour day for me ever. I mean, it's just either I'm off or I'm here and there. There's no, I don't have any radio day, bowling center day. It's if I'm one place, I'm always the other in the same day. Because really, work is 3-4 minutes up the road for me now. I'm like right down the road.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm like, if I have to come here, I could be here in just a few minutes and good to go.
What
But
city is your radio station in?
we're located in Akron. Okay. I work in Cuyahoga Falls, the town I live in, which is really right next door. It's literally the next town over. So,
And we're in Akron right now.
This is Akron
But if
here.
we go a quarter mile down the road, we're Cuyahoga Falls.
Right, quarter mile down the road is Cuyahoga Falls,
Okay.
and then we're right there. We're right on that border there. So we're a quarter mile from Cuyahoga Falls, on this end of Akron where we're at. So. Then you go another mile or two that way, the other direction, you're in Fairlawn.
Yep.
Different city altogether. So, I mean.
Or go further north, you end up in Peninsula in about 1.5 miles, 2 miles.
Right. So we're kind of on this 4-way border area here, so where we're at basically. So, but
You're basically in Akron.
We're basically in Akron. Yeah, we're in the city. We're in the city limits of Akron. So that's where we're at. So, yeah. But all right, Kathy, we're going to move along. We're going to take a quick break, and we do love it when you call in. Thank you so much for letting me know about the sound and everything. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, Kathy, we'll talk to you later.
All right, talk to you soon.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
That's Kathy, and she's a huge supporter of our station. She listens to pretty much all our shows here at SKO and calls us and calls a couple other ones and does requests on stuff, and she's a sweetheart. We love her to death. So Kathy's a great one. And we're going to take a quick break here on SKO. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the SKO Radio Network. You can find us online at skoradio.com. We're also on the TuneIn app where you can listen with your mobile devices on the Google Play and Apple Store. Find us on social media at facebook.com/SKO Radio Network. You're tuned to the SKO Radio Network and online at skoradio.com.
In the past 6 months, the FCC has given out over $2 million in fines to television networks for obscenity violations.
That's right. But, the networks are complaining that they can't really tell themselves what is and what is not obscene. So we're going to figure it out this morning right here on Today Now. Joining us is FCC spokesman Samuel Leslie.
Mr. Leslie, how do you at the FCC go about deciding exactly what can and cannot go on TV?
The key word is context. There's no reason to fear a fine as long as your content has artistic or factual merit. Such merit can be found in programming ranging from NBC's nightly news to CBS's sitcom How I Met Your Mother, starring Allison Hannigan.
Well, could you give us an example of artistic merit?
Well, if Allison Hannigan were to take her top off during an upcoming episode of How I Met Your Mother, that would not in and of itself fall within the definition of obscenity.
Well, now, how would that be any different from the infamous wardrobe malfunction of Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl a few years ago?
Well, what Miss Jackson did was a tacky, lewd publicity stunt. Whereas I'm sure any person can see the inherent artistic value in Allison Hannigan slowly peeling away layer after layer of clothing until her milky white bosom is in full view, obscured only by a few wisps of her auburn hair.
That would be acceptable.
It would be beautiful.
Well, I understand you have some clips that we're going to show to help illustrate this.
Yes. Now, in this scene, Allison's character Lily is trying to convince her boyfriend Marshall that they should be more adult. Now, if she were to tear her shirt off to show him how serious she is, that would not warrant a fine, since it would be consistent with her character. Or Allison could come into the room with her shirt already off.
But what if Marshall were the one to take off his clothes?
That could result in a fine of up to $500 million. I could give additional examples. Let's say that the producers of the tragically canceled Veronica Mars wanted to do a nude scene with their character Trina Eccles, played by Allison Hannigan. She could be pulling herself out of a pool to reveal that she isn't wearing a suit.
What do you say to people who say that the quality of television is headed south, Mr. Leslie?
I think that there is some legitimacy to that, and I would actually encourage more of the networks to be bringing in talented people such as Allison Hannigan into their programming. For example, on Allison Hannigan's IMDb page, there's a credit for an unaired pilot called Me and the Boys. Or there was a script that crossed my desk that featured a beautiful female who falls in love with a governmental representative from the FCC. Personally, I could envision someone with the talent and beauty of, say, Allison Hannigan in the role of that female. There really should be more programming that features her talent.
Mr. Leslie, thank you so much for your time this morning and clearing all this up for us.
Thank you.
Must be Wolverine. That remarkable metal doesn't run through your entire body, does it?
What the hell do you want with me?
You? My dear boy. Whoever said I wanted you?
You are listening to the SKO Radio Network.
Why you bring me here? What do you mean? Scene partner. That job? No, not at all. Then what, Brian? I don't see point. When I get up on stage in front of people, it's like all I can think about is what if they laugh at me? Or...
That was actually something from last week's movie.
Whoops.
I don't know what happened there. I was like, what
from the disaster artist?
Yeah, like, wait a minute. It was like blended in somehow. Like, wait a minute here. I went through and listened to all these things. Well, I don't know. Whoopsie. Oh, well. We're back on the show. 10 after 9 here. Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I know. I fucked
You're
up.
out of a job.
Yeah.
You keep using language like that.
and you're going to find yourself out of a job.
That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Sucks to be me. All right. 10 after 9, give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. 234
Wow, you're really just...
Well, I'm just so used to start it off with 330.
Sucking and blowing tonight.
I am. 234-200-5110. It's going to take me a couple weeks to get used to the new phone number.
I'm already used to it.
Well, I'm not. I've been so used to saying the other one for so long now, for the last...
What are you trying to say, that I haven't been here or something?
Pretty much, yeah. Dick? Oh, wait a minute. You said dick?
You keep using language like that, and you're going to find yourself out of a job.
That's right.
Well,
yeah, it sucks to be you, don't it?
Yeah. Hey, I've already been out of a job this year.
Yeah, you have, and you have one again.
Yes,
So.
I do. I've won again, and I'm very happy with it. You know.
They're happy you have your little pencil-thin mustache, too.
Yeah, they call me RJ there.
RJ
the DJ.
RJ the DJ.
An old senior over there, you know, taking care of me.
Yeah, and you got, yesterday you were called IB, Ice Bitch.
RJ the IB.
RJ the Ice Bitch.
Yep.
Because he had to go pick up ice, so we called him IB yesterday.
Yeah, and,
not irritable bowel, Ice Bitch.
And DFD.
Dumb fuck Dylan, DFD.
Yeah.
You're racking up the nicknames, man.
Yeah, real quick.
DFD, Dumb fuck Dylan.
Which is the name of my fantasy team.
Dylan's Dumb Fucks.
No, the DFDs.
The DFDs, Dumb Fuck Dylan's.
Yep.
Oh my God! Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. 234-250-110. So Tony, what's going on with you, man?
Back to a 5-day work week.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. Well, can't work 4 days a week forever. I wish I could.
Well, there's some jobs that you can only work 1 day a week. Radio.
Radio.
Other than that, I haven't slept for shit all week because it was like tropical 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And work outside in that shit all day. You tell me.
I did. I did this week.
You did this week?
Yeah.
He was pulling weeds.
I had a couple days that I was inside, but for the most part,
I had to slosh myself in wet sand for a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had the volleyball courts over there.
Okay.
So I'm like trudging through, pulling up the boundaries and raising the net so I can run the tiller.
Okay.
The tractor around. But
to even the sand out.
Well, to get it softened to back up.
Okay.
We were pretty much water. It was soup.
It was soup?
Yeah. Yesterday it was soup. We have 4 courts. The back 2 were just... We couldn't do nothing with it. Forget about it.
They were lakes.
They were lakes with sand.
Legend Lake.
Yeah, Legend. Yeah, it was bad.
Legend Lake.
Yeah, Legend Lake.
I mean, because it was like last Saturday night. I mean, it was a monsoon at like 4 a.m. I'm driving home in it.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, it woke me up, and then Sunday I had to go for a class. So.
Did you get class?
I did. I learned.
Did you pass?
I did.
That's good.
Yeah, you know what that means?
He got an 85 on his AIDS test, everybody. Congratulate Dylan.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, Dylan. He passed his AIDS test, got 85.
Yeah. Certifiable.
And work tells me, okay, we got a random drug test, and I'm like, okay, what drugs am I testing?
Right.
Well, you want me to try all these out today?
Yeah.
Dude, you got to give me a break or something.
Dude, I don't think I'm
going to OD if you give me all these to test. Jesus.
Are you taking me to the hospital, or am I taking myself and then doing them?
And I told him, I'm like, man, I told you I said no to drugs. They just wouldn't listen.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Jesus. Yeah, oh my God, it was bad. Well, actually, and then Dylan can joke with me. Well, me and him both. We've been on our knees all week,
right?
And not for what you would think, but
well,
we were going to start $20 kneeling, Bob.
Yeah, well,
$20 is $20.
$20 is $20. No, we were scrubbing gutters out all week long. We still got 10 lanes of work to go.
Wow.
We're hand scrubbing them. We're cleaning them up, and yeah,
nothing like a old hand scrubbing to really just make you hate yourself.
Yeah, like a good old hand scrub, but
to really just make you
work. And I got another week of this shit to do.
Yeah.
Work outside in it, and then I drive a big box truck.
Right.
The back of my box truck's about 15 degrees hotter than it is outside.
Of course.
So, and I go into these accounts, and then I have one of them, mind you, it's city-owned property.
Yeah.
And I walk in their lunchroom. There's no air conditioning in this place. It's broken and they can't fix it.
Of course.
The lady pulls out her Three Musketeers bar and it looks like, it's got erectile dysfunction.
No, I'm sure it was just a big blob of shit.
Yeah, and she's like, why is it melting? And I said, well, haven't you felt in here how hot it is? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't this refrigerated? I'm like, the fuck do we look like?
You think we are?
I was like, you think that one is because it has to be.
Right.
This one, no.
Right.
And then she got pissed because I pulled all the chocolate out and left them nothing but granola bars and peanuts and trail mix. And I'm like, I gotta leave shit in there that won't melt.
Right. Yeah,
She's like, what about M&Ms? They don't melt. I said, you either get all the candy or you don't get none at all. No M&Ms, no Skittles.
All right.
I'm like, besides, Obama made Skittles racist anyway.
All right.
Talking about, they're colored. And all that. Well, hell, let's touch on while I'm on a roll here.
Oh, wait a minute. We're on a roll? Okay, hold on.
I am.
Okay, you're on a roll.
Butter.
And then
just call Tony Butter, the comedy killer.
And then, how about our local hero, LeBron James? Didn't you hear him quoted on TMZ? I'm growing up, I had to learn to like white people.
No, I did not hear that.
Yeah, TMZ had it. He was like, growing up, he's like, I had to learn how to like white people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that one.
Good for him.
And then you walk in, like Dylan, you've had a chance to walk the hallowed halls of the University of Akron.
I have.
And then you walk into their new, one of their new class buildings, the LeBron James Family Foundation.
Yep, the education building.
Yep, called Zook Hall. And just rebuilt, and of course with his money. And people walk in, and they look the guy like he's a hero, and his money's a hero, all right.
Yeah. Well, how about the public school that he's funding that
we're funding.
still going to have to pay for?
Right. I'm going to be on the hook for it.
Well, not me because I don't live in.
You don't live, but I
don't live in Akron, but my business.
Me
is
either.
In Akron.
Me either.
Yeah.
My business is in Akron.
Right.
So
my business is
so
in
we're
Akron,
going to get
so
taxed.
We're still going to get taxed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get taxed from it. The station's going to be able to pay for it.
I got to pay taxes 5 times over.
Right.
So
you own property in Akron too.
Right.
Well, that's BNY.
Right.
And it's just like, hey, and just wait for all you people that might be listening close in Akron, Ohio. Just wait until a levy gets popped on the ballot here in the next year or two.
Oh, it's going to happen. You know that.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. It always happens. And everyone, we shouldn't have any more. No, it always happens. Come on.
Yeah, LeBron.
Everywhere you go, there's school levies all the time.
Yeah, hey, I'm a hero, and all he did was remodel a building. The building was an existing building. It used to be where the Board of Ed was.
Right.
And then the building sat empty, and here I'm LeBron. Here's $10 million. Remodel that building. Name it after me.
Hey, we should rename this building after Dylan. The Dylan Thompson Memorial Fund.
The Dylan Thompson.
I reckon my balls itch radio center.
Yeah.
I reckon my balls itch radio center.
Yeah, the Dylan Thompson RJ Center of Excellence.
RJ Center of Excellence.
Pencil Thin Mustache Center of Excellence. There we go.
Yeah, if we're gonna refer to any Buffett song, best Buffett song to refer to is "Why Don't We Get Drunk and Screw."
Yeah.
I had a screw in my pocket. I was like,
yeah.
And I had it that night in my pocket too. I think the other night. Well, I could have used that joke.
Used that.
Because
she might have said okay.
I could have handed it to her and asked her if she wanted a screw. I could have handed her the screw and said, "Want a screw?" But yeah, she probably would have been like, "Let's go." I mean, the way she was acting, shit. She was like really like trying to get with me for a while. I mean. And you can ask Dan, anybody who's there.
I will.
They'll tell you.
Is the place you're referring to? Does it have my favorite bartender?
Yes,
Sarah?
it does. Yes, it does. Yeah, she was in the back bartending the karaoke the other night. So.
This would have been Wednesday night.
Yeah, Wednesday night. This was Wednesday night. That is correct.
Yep.
Yeah, Monday was Margarita Monday. Wednesday is Windsor Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then every other day we drink it all.
Yeah, every other day we drink it or here.
Or here. Yeah.
We've been drinking here pretty much most of the day.
Yeah, we have. I mean, since.
This is only like my second one. This is only my second drink though.
My second or third.
I mean, I've been drinking pop and.
Right.
I mean, I got my beverage here, but I got my.
I've drank lots of water.
Got my Coke from Mickey D's. So because I love. That's one thing I love their Coca-Cola.
They have great Coke.
Well, see, and here's the big thing too. Is I'll tell you why. Because most of your fast food restaurants get those bag in the box pop for their fountain pop. Mickey D's gets theirs, and they have the big tanks in their basement with all their Coke syrup because they go through so damn much Coke.
That and their water, and they have a water filtration system for their pop, and it's so much better. It's better, and they keep that syrup cold.
Yeah,
I saw a video on it. They actually keep all their syrup ice cold.
Yeah,
so it comes out. It's refrigerated, just like the liquid for the the water.
Yeah,
and the soda water they use, and it's all fresh, and it's like ice cold, and it's always a good Coke. You can't go wrong with a McDonald's Coca-Cola.
Really now, when I go get a Dave's Hot and Juicy single, I like their Coke Freestyle machine.
Yeah. Those are fun. That and then the Burger Fi up the road's got one too.
Yeah,
I like the Coke with lime.
See, I get a cherry vanilla Coke Zero.
Okay.
Because I like vanilla Coke and I like cherry Coke.
Nothing wrong with mixing both.
Yeah, so I'm like
that's
good.
And
I drink Coke Zero usually as opposed to drinking regular Coke.
What do you think of cherry vanilla Pepsi?
Never had it.
It's good.
Now, here's something you can try then. They got a Pepsi Fire, a cinnamon Pepsi.
I hate it.
I don't like it.
Reminds me of Fireball.
It tastes like shit. Oh my God, that stuff is disgusting.
Cinnamon Pepsi.
It is so bad. It is so awfully bad. It's not even close to good, man. It's bad. It's
bad.
If you get
awful.
Now, if you get a chance to go see the
Brownies,
Brownies, if you get a chance to go see the Brownies play this year, you'll be drinking RC Cola.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're selling at First Energy.
I know, yeah.
RC and 7-Up and Sunkist and Country Time Lemonade.
Yeah.
Hawaiian Punch.
It's funny. It's like, what was it? RC and CR,
Yeah.
Crown Royal and RC Cola.
Yeah.
You ever done that mix?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad that way.
I grew up drinking RC. I like RC.
Nothing wrong with RC Cola. I like it. I prefer a Coke more, but I like RC better than I do Pepsi.
Oh yeah.
I'll be first to admit that. That's just my preference.
I like Pepsi.
You Pepsi boy.
Pepsi's bad.
No, Deb on the other hand, she's a Pepsi fanatic. I mean, I like Coke, she likes Pepsi. It's like in our house, it's usually Pepsi.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, if I'm going to drink, I don't drink a lot of pop. I usually drink more pop at work and when I'm here, between work and the radio station here, I drink pop those 2 times. Like if I'm at home, I don't drink pop.
Right.
I'm drinking iced tea, water,
juice,
beer. I mean, but no, I'm not drinking.
Right.
But I'm not drinking pop. Not drinking pop at all.
Now, Tony, how many of them have you had today?
This is my first one here.
Mm-hmm.
I had 2 this morning, but then again, was running since 9 o'clock last night.
Right.
And then I went home and slept from like 2 this afternoon to 6.
Right.
And then, of course, I'll get home about 4 in the morning again.
Right.
So I'll probably have a second one of these here, and I'll probably have 2 more before I go home.
My God.
I'm so immune to
You're
the
going to have a
caffeine.
heart attack, dude.
That's fine. I got my will's made. I left everything to my brothers.
There you go.
But like in 3 weeks, so I can guarantee I'm going to Niagara Falls on the 22nd, and I guarantee I don't drink a ton. I went out with everybody last Saturday for like an hour and a half, and I had like 2 vodka tonics. I had to switch to vodka because it doesn't leave the smell.
It doesn't. No, it really doesn't. No, I love vodka.
No.
And that's one of my beverages of choice if I'm going to drink liquor is vodka. I'm with you there.
Here's one thing: if anybody can find it, which it's tough to find in Ohio, because if you walk into a state store, every region's different on what the particular store carries.
Right.
So, and especially now with all the flavors and all the different brands of everything, you're not going to be able to say fine Crown Vanilla here or Crown Maple. They'll sell Crown Apple and they'll sell regular Crown.
Right. Yeah, Crown Apple's just a huge seller here.
Yeah, so like Crown Maple.
You can find the Maple up the road here at the Giant Eagle.
Yeah.
They have it here.
Crown Maple Source.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'd rather drink the Apple. If I'm going to drink Crown at all, give me the Crown Apple any day of the week. I love that shit.
Crown Maple is so bad.
It's bad. I know.
It's so bad.
It's just,
Vanilla Crown's good.
Now, if anybody can find it.
I haven't had the vanilla.
Vanilla's good.
Is it good?
Vanilla's okay. I'm not a big fan of the apple.
Yeah. I like the apple. That's my preference. But
if I go out and have a drink, it's usually a vodka tonic, and I prefer Kettle One. That's my preferred brand of vodka. Now, secondary, I had to drink Grey Goose Saturday night. For the first drink, and I don't want to pay the money for Grey Goose. I just don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
I would rather drink Stoli or Smirnoff or something like that if I had to.
Yeah.
Here's one thing: if somebody can ever find me the bottle of it, I want a bottle of Crystal Head vodka.
Okay, I've heard of that.
Because that's Dan Aykroyd's brand of vodka, and it comes in a little Crystal
I've got
Head
one
bottle.
of them. I got one of them.
I want one that's got the
I
vodka
just have
in
a
it.
small. Yeah, I do.
I'm
Even if it's
partial.
a pint.
I'm partial to
I've
Tito's.
got a little taster of it.
Okay.
I'm partial to Tito's myself.
Well, see,
I like Tito's.
love Tito's.
See, vodka to me is supposed to be either made from potatoes or grain, not corn.
Yeah.
And Tito's, I've tried it. I don't like it.
I do. I really.
I love Tito's.
I've actually. I've had.
Tito just doesn't sound like a vodka.
It does. No, you think Tito's, you think
Tequila.
You think tequila.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I always thought Tito's was. I'm like, oh, what's this Tito's? You know, of course, I knew we used to sell the shit out of it at the other place, and then
Yeah.
I actually had it for the first time when at the casino. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna move for a mixed drink. I was like, okay.
Right.
I says, what's that Tito's there? I mean, I knew we had it, but I never really looked at it. She's, oh, it's a vodka. I'm like, oh, I love vodka. She was, I said, okay, I'll do a Tito's and cranberry.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it with cranberry.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I mean, that's the only thing I'll mix it with.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I got a bottle of Tito's in the office.
Yeah.
And I got a little bottle refrigerated in the office fridge right now. I mean, I love that shit. It's good stuff. It's good.
But for me, I'm just like, I mean, there's a lot, if you're going to get something flavored, Absolute's probably the best.
Yeah.
Either Absolute or, 3 Owls or something like that. But I mean, now Belvedere's good, but Belvedere's hard to find.
Belvedere is good, yes.
Belvedere's
hard to find, but it's very good.
It is well
yes.
worth the money.
Yeah, absolutely,
it's a higher, it's a higher end vodka.
Yes, it is. Very good vodka.
And
smooth too.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Super
about it.
smooth.
I'll drink Belvedere even above Kettle One.
Oh yeah, Belvedere is great. If I ever see it, I'll drink it.
Now
it's hard to find it. You're right.
Now what really surprised me though is Tanqueray makes gin.
Yes.
It's considered a higher end gin. Well, anything up against Beefeater's a higher end gin.
Right, true.
Tanqueray makes a Sterling vodka.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it comes in like a clear frosted bottle.
Okay.
It's not bad. I mean, I like Tanqueray gin. I mean, I'd rather drink the stuff I got at home, Bombay Sapphire.
Okay.
That's about $100 a liter.
Oh yeah.
But I bought it at the duty free the last time we went to Niagara Falls.
Right.
So which I've still got 2/3 of a bottle, so I won't buy it again.
Now, when you going?
We are going the night of the 22nd. We're going to leave the early morning 22nd, and we're going to come back late afternoon 23rd.
Remind me, I want to give you some money. If you don't mind, giving me something on your way back.
Yeah.
I'll give you some money.
I'm sure me or Kelly could.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'd say maybe get me a bottle of Crown from up there.
I can get you 3 1-liter bottles of Crown for $50.
Shit.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'd like to get some Crown from up there. I mean,
yeah,
the stuff you can't find around here. Like maybe the vanilla.
You can get vanilla around here.
Yeah, I don't see it anywhere though.
Yeah, you can get it around here.
But I'd like to get a thing of apple though. I mean, I got some apple here, but I want to get some from up there because I know the price is so good up there too.
Yeah,
that's why I want to get some.
Well, see, and it was funny because because
Dylan and I are going to build the bar in the office.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was funny because
we need the pool room. Oh, we should need a pool table.
Yeah, a little pool table.
Hey, I'll take that, man.
But it was funny when we went up there the last time. It was me, Kelly, and her folks. And I had to do navigation because, I've driven to Niagara Falls a million times.
I'll move Mike into the little room.
Yeah.
And Mike, I'm moving your office, buddy.
Yeah, you get the little cube area.
You get the little cubicle.
Little man on the totem pole, sorry.
Well, he's
Deb doesn't even get an office anymore.
Deb shares my office.
Deb doesn't get an office
Deb shares
anymore.
our office.
Right.
So maybe we just move the managers into the little office because we have a little room back here that's we don't really use. We were going to use it for recording studio.
Right.
But I was like, well, screw it. Everything we've recorded in the office anyway.
Right.
So it sounds fine.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, screw it. Why don't we just make that another little office? And there we go.
Well, Deb will be upset about being put in the closet.
It's not a closet. Well, it is, but I mean, it's plenty big enough for whatever.
What you need. But no,
she can use our. I don't care. She uses my office. I don't give a shit.
I do.
But
why? She farts in the chair.
It's my office.
Oh please! You're never
Step
here.
into my office.
You're never here.
Well, when I am here,
we share it anyway. We have one desk. We share the desk.
There's 2 sections.
That is true. It is a 2-sided desk. It's like an L-shaped desk in my office.
But so the funny shit. So we're leaving Niagara Falls. Me, Kelly, and her parents.
My computer.
And so we're driving back, and I wanted to go to the duty free, and so I kind of fibbed to her parents, and I said, look, the only way I know to get back into the U.S. is to go through the duty free. I don't know if any other way, because that's the way I've always went. And they're like, oh, that's fine. We'll pop in for a little bit.
Oh, I like that duty free coming back across the bridge.
So I walk in there and get two
That's a
bottles
good
of
store.
booze.
Yeah.
And her dad's a big Crown Royal drinker, and he's like, I got three 1-liter bottles for $50.
That's not a bad price.
He was like, great. Well, after we cross the bridge, and I said, well,
I'll get with you on you're going the 22nd, right?
Yeah.
I'll see you on the 21st, right?
Oh yeah. Well,
okay, I'll get with you before then, obviously.
So we're going back across the bridge, and I said, well, Ray, I hate to tell you, I fibbed to you a little bit. The direct bridge to come back into the U.S. was like 500 feet down the road. And he was just like, I'm kind of glad you lied to me, because he's just like, I didn't know how cheap I could get booze up here. But, and if I have to...
Get some booze.
Yeah. And if I have to, I'll get a bottle of vodka for myself, and I'll get your stuff.
Yeah. Let me know. Just let me know.
Well, what I'll do is
I only want like a liter. That's all I want. I don't want like 3 liters. I'm not gonna drink that much of it.
I'll buy it, and I'll just bring it in 28th, and you can give me
bring
the
a
money.
receipt. Yeah, no, I'll pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just pay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll pay you for it.
Because I am going to get a good bottle of vodka while I'm up there.
Oh, absolutely. If you see something good that maybe I'd try too, let me know. If you have to shoot me a text, I don't care what time of night it is. Just shoot me a text. Let me know, and I'll say yay or nay. I wouldn't mind getting something good. Something you can't get around here. Because Dylan and I we're actually seriously talking about putting a small bar in the office, because we're actually talking about doing it. Because I was like, well, we're here enough, we got enough people like to have a cocktail. Why not? But we're going to talk more about drinking, because we're going to talk about margaritas after we come back.
Okay.
I love margaritas.
I do.
We're going to talk margaritas after the break.
We'll
talk margaritas. Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back on SKO Radio Network and Facebook Live tonight, watching my dumbass. We'll be back. Stay tuned.
Well, it's true that I fart, but I wouldn't call myself a farter. I'm a social farter. I really only do it when I'm out with my friends that fart. We hang out, we drink, we dance, just have some fun being together. Farting. Sometimes I'll use farting as an excuse to meet a guy. Do you want to go outside for a fart? We talk. We fart. Just because I fart at parties now and then, it doesn't make me a farter.
Can't find anything on the ham bands to listen to? Well, there is an alternative.
Join Pat and Dale on Ham Radio Heaven Saturdays noon to 1 Eastern, where we discuss the world of ham radio.
So join us on Saturdays from noon to 1 Eastern Time and see what in the ham world awaits you. Ham Radio Heaven is heard exclusively on the SKO Radio Network.
Hey everyone, Aaron K. back here from the Manpocalypse Radio Show. And if you're anything like me, well, you're going to need a lot of therapy. But until then, it's time to stop using your mobile devices and your point-and-click cameras to capture those moments that mean so much to you. Why settle for random shots when you can have your event or milestone captured correctly and rendered into something you simply can't take your eyes off of? M. Hague Photography will shoot your senior, wedding, bar mitzvah, anniversary, hell, he'll even do your parole hearing if the court will allow it. Easy to work with, affordable, and not just a true professional, but a real artist with an eye for the amazing and editing skills that are second to none. Look, I'm not just saying this because he's my friend and co-host. Oh, no. He's already done my son's senior portraits and our family portraits as well. And they are of such quality that I can't think of anywhere where we don't have these on display. M. Hague Photography, 330-430-9747. You can also reach him at mhagephoto@gmail.com. That's M. Hague Photography, a real man's photographer.
This is Jack Bob, and you're listening to the new Some Kind of Radio show here on the SKO Radio Network. Now with 100% more itchy bows.
Let them go.
Why not come out where I can see you, Charles?
What do you wonder for? Can't you read my mind? What now? Save the girl? You'll have to kill me, Charles. And what will that accomplish? Let them pass that law and they'll have you in chains with a number burned into your forehead. It won't be that way. Then kill me and find out. Huh? Then release me.
Gotta press your luck, Charles. I don't think I can stop them all.
Still unwilling to make sacrifices.
You're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Call now at 234-200-5110. Again, that's 234-200-5110. Now here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
No Earl McCune here, just Dylan Thompson and Tony the Comedy Killer.
Hey!
It's 9:37 here at the Some Kind of Radio Show. You're listening to us on SKO Radio Network. You're also listening to us on Facebook. Hello, Facebook. Here's my face. Here's my beard. Here's my microphone. Tony the Comedy Killer with me, as I said before. You can give us a call, 234-200-5110. You can also text us, 234-200-5110. Tony, what's going on?
Just another day of paradise.
Another day in paradise, indeed. Tribe wins 3-0 tonight. Play again tomorrow, 7:10. Edwin Encarnacion with a solo home run in the 7th. That's his 29th of the season. Very exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah, I'm going to have to see if I'm looking on here, see if this will be legit. For anybody who's ever used, Uber or Lyft, I'll give you an example. While we're in the break, I'm sitting there looking to see if there are any scheduled rides. And if I got to pick somebody up at 11 over by where y'all work, or used to work.
Right.
It's 44333 zip. So we know it's Fairlawn. And I got to drive them to, let's see here. I got to drive them to, I think, Grove City? Or else somewhere east of Columbus.
Oh, okay.
I should make 100 hours for the round trip.
Is that worth it?
Considering it'll probably take me a 3-hour round trip, hell yeah, it's worth it.
Okay.
Because I can leave down there at 11, get down there by 12:30, and get back up here by 2-ish.
Sure.
Then leave there and go down to see Travis Tritt.
Sure. All right.
So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with that.
So that's
that's it on my end.
Okay. Well, you're tuned in to us either through the TuneIn app, through our website, skoradio.com, or Facebook. We have our new feature tonight, the live stream coming straight from the board into Facebook. Hello, Facebook world. You can hear me very clearly tonight and not all
not echoey.
Yeah, not all echoey and far away and distant.
I mean, if we can get that on a regular basis, that would be great.
Excuse me.
Because then I don't have
That's the plan.
Because then I don't have to have my phone here, looking at the board, talking into the microphone.
Right.
So, the miracles of modern technology, let me tell you.
Yeah. You're not kidding.
So, yeah, the movie salute tonight is X-Men. No, it's not about Caitlyn Jenner. I couldn't pass that one up when I heard the movie we were saluting. And damn, this is an old movie. Was it out early 2000s, late 90s?
X-Men was 2002, I think.
Yeah. So
2002 or 2003.
So it's about a decade after Patrick Stewart quit doing Star Trek The Next Generation. Halle Berry was still big because she was cast as Storm.
Yep.
So she was about the only other famous name besides Patrick Stewart that was in the movie.
Yeah, this is really what launched Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. I mean, and they've gotten, 10 Wolverine movies out of them?
Yeah. Well, they got the 3 core X-Men.
Yeah.
Then they got the Origins.
Yeah.
Then they got just the Wolverine movie. Then they got Logan. They got one that he kind of made like a cameo in.
Yeah.
But he wasn't actually in the movie. It was just a what was it? It was like a CGI kind of thing.
Okay.
It was one of those Days of Future Past one.
And then now the only thing I was kind of upset because I remember watching the cartoon X-Men was they left out 2 characters out of this original one. They didn't have Gambit, the guy that threw the cards that exploded, and they didn't have Jubilee.
Right.
I mean, they had Cyclops, they had Storm, they had Jean Grey, and then of course they had Professor X, they had Wolverine.
Yeah.
And
so I was wrong. This actually premiered in 2000. X-Men 2 was 2003.
Okay, so this was 2000.
Yeah, this one was the one from 2000.
Okay. So, and then out of every, and then of course you had Magneto.
Mm-hmm.
And then now I don't remember, there wasn't a Beast in the original X-Men, was there?
I don't remember.
See, I don't know if in the original X-Men if there was Beast. See, I don't remember the Toad dude in the cartoon.
You know?
And then I'm trying to think. And then who's Mystique? That's Rebecca Romaine Stamos, that John Stamos is married to.
Mm-hmm.
She played Mystique, the shapeshifter. And I'm trying to think of some of the other evil mutants that were in it. They had Froggy Dude, Mystique, Magneto. As far as some of the other evil ones. But yeah, I'm trying to, and of course, they had all the Professor X's.
Right.
So, because I remember a couple years later seeing an adult movie called Triple X-Men. And, it wasn't
Triple X-Men.
Triple X-Men. Yeah. It wasn't what you would have thought it would have been.
Triple X-Men.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's just like, if you ever start to think, with all the kids going back to school, we could do this for like the next couple hours. If anybody wants to chime in, 234-251-10. Think back to school and think about making any movies like Back to School, like a Back to School theme.
Right.
So, like, I don't know, Debbie Does Detention, or something along that line. Kind of make it a school themed. School theme movie. I heard a couple of them. I heard somebody talking about it today, and I'm like, yeah, let's make try to think of some movies that were and maybe make them a little back to school themed. So, but yeah, so that's about it. My boring life. Work all week. Came in, did my show Wednesday night, and here's some shameless self-promotion. Starting this Sunday, the 2nd, from 6 to 8, myself and Sean Gordon will be hosting Firearms, Freedom, and Facts. Give us a call if you want to talk about your Second Amendment rights, guns. Sean's the proprietor of a couple of firearm stores, so he can tell you about that Sunday night. So 6 to 8 p.m., and then every Sunday thereafter.
Firearms, Freedom, and Facts.
And now Monday night, I'm assuming Deb's not doing Total Request.
No.
Because it's Labor Day. So.
There's no shows Monday for Labor Day.
No shows Monday
back
for Labor
Tuesday
Day.
with Handy Randy. Wednesday, we've got Tony with Sports Trek.
Thursday is Throwback Thursday with Steph and Chris Ost.
Yep, and then you'll catch us again on Friday. And then we'll talk about tomorrow, starting at 11, we've got Radioactive with Pat and Dale.
Okay, so Radioactive will now take the place of Ham Radio Heaven.
Yes, so Radioactive from 11 to 1, from 1 to 5, Game Jam with Casey Church.
Uh-huh.
And from 7 to 10, you got Manpocalypse with Mike Haig and Aaron Kabak. So I'm going to throw it over now to some weird news. Couple has first kiss when the guy needed CPR. It's probably from all the monsters you're drinking there, Tony. So. California couple had a memorable first kiss, one that saved the man's life. Happened last October when a 56-year-old took a doctor paddleboarding at a Santa Cruz beach. Things were going well until the gentleman suddenly felt a burning sensation in his chest and became exhausted. When he got out of the water, he fell to the ground. Luckily, the doctor knew CPR, so she performed until local paramedics arrived and take him to a local hospital. She says, I wasn't thinking about anything other than taking care of him. His heart was stopped for 17 minutes until doctors used a defibrillator on him. Seriousness of the situation meant their first kiss lacked romance. But the guy who recorded the rescue says he's grateful it was caught on camera. Her first kiss was, as they call it, the kiss of life. How about that? You ever have a first kiss like that?
No.
Nothing like that, huh?
I mean, I've had some kisses that made me think I was seeing fireworks, but...
I've had the kiss of death, but...
Yeah.
Not,
No, she's at home with laryngitis.
Oh. That's not very nice. Oh.
Funny, that's not nice.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and dial out here.
We need to call a restaurant and try to place have Hilljack Bob try to place an order.
Oh. I hear someone. Let's see who it is. And someone's coming back into the studio. I wonder if it's Earl or if it's going to be a special guest. But
special guest.
Excuse me.
Well, isn't that special?
Isn't that special?
Or maybe it's Dr. Philbad.
Maybe. Maybe it's Hilljack Bob.
Could be anybody. So many people got keys to this place.
Right. Well, hey, they pay their dues.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, it's 5-day work. Well, it's funny.
Hey, you fall in there?
Hello, this is Hilljack Bob.
Hilljack?
Yes?
Hey, you're here?
No, I'm not here. What the hell are you talking about? I'm drinking a beer down at the local tavern.
Oh, well, I heard someone walk in. That wasn't you?
That wasn't me. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, well, how's your beer there, buddy?
Well, I mean, it's not too bad. It's nice and cold, and, the scenery is nice.
Yeah, the scenery is nice. What, are you looking at the landfill?
Well, I reckon I might be.
You reckon you might be. Well, what's been going on in your life, Hilljack? How you been?
Well, I've been doing all right. I've just been doing some remodeling at the old trailer and
well,
a new sunroof.
Oh yeah. Well, did you blow the top off with your meth lab again?
Well, no. What happened was Frida and I were trying some new sexual positions.
Oh yeah. I don't want to hear this.
Well, then what happened was I need to get some heavy moving equipment in there. So the only way to do it, I had to put a hole in the top of the roof and lift her up and out so I can get her in the right position.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon. And from there, I hear myself talking.
You hear yourself talking?
I hear myself.
How do you hear yourself? Are you listening to us on the radio?
No, I hear an echo.
Yeah, how do you hear an echo?
Well, I talk and then I hear myself.
Oh, maybe it's just maybe it's just the voices in your head.
Nope.
Yeah.
Now it's gone.
I told you it was just the voices in your head, buddy.
No, it went bye-bye. I don't know what the hell it was, but it went bye-bye. But no,
Lay off
I
on
had to
drugs.
get the heavy equipment in there, right? And then that goes back again. It's echoing. I don't know what the hell.
Hilljack, you got to stop using all the hard drugs, all right? You know, I'm not trying to ask you to stop using all the drugs.
It's really echoing.
No, I hear you, Hilljack. I do, but you gotta lay off the drugs, man, or lay off the combination of the drugs and that booze or something.
I'm being honest. I'm not even drunk yet.
You're not even drunk, Hilljack. You saying you're not drunk is an oxymoron. You're always drunk.
Well, I'm not drunk. I hear myself coming back through the ear.
Well,
as soon as I talk.
Telling you, it's just the voices in your head, buddy.
No, it's not.
Well, we'll agree to disagree then.
Yeah, there's something going on. I think you might want to check your phone.
All right. Well, I'll do that. All right.
Yeah, there's something funky going on.
You know. Well, I'll look into it.
Last time I called it.
I'll look into it. All right, there, Hilljack.
Yeah, but anyway, when I had to get this hose thing to the lift, you know, and get it lifted up so I can get in there and get my business on.
Yeah, we'll move along. Everything come out okay there, Hilljack?
Oh, just fine.
I mean, I had one this morning. Lord knows I don't know what the hell it was. I ate last night, but I mean, it's this thing wrapped around the bowl twice. Took 3 flushes to get it down.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Felt like I gave birth.
Well, it happens to the best of us sometimes, you know, I reckon.
Yeah. No X-Lax needed. Or what was that? Colon Jolt or something from Dumb and Dumber that he poured in his tea?
Right.
You mean colon blow?
Yeah, colon blow. Yeah, I felt like I blew it out, but I felt so much better afterwards. And at least I did it on a toilet that flushed.
As long as you feel better.
Oh yeah, man, it felt like I lost 10 pounds. I mean,
that's a good thing.
My colon's so healthy I could pass Elvis, Fat Elvis.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, it was. But well, I reckon I gotta finish my beer. I gotta get out of here in a little bit. I gotta see about a dog here in a little while.
Oh, you gotta go see Frida again, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. She offered to suck my dick tonight. I pay her $20 either.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, you keep on doing you, Hilljack, and we'll hear from you soon. All right, buddy.
I reckon.
All right, I reckon.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Hey, Hilljack Bob, everybody. Not who I thought I was calling, but hey, you know, Hilljack Bob's Hilljack Bob. And
hey, always nice to hear from him. At least we don't have to smell him.
Right.
Or see him, for that matter.
Yeah, he didn't have a top 10 or anything like that either.
Good.
It was a plus.
Limited exposure is always good when it comes to him.
Right, and
I told you about that passenger I had a month and a half ago that could have been Hilljack Bob.
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, you didn't hear that?
No, I didn't.
I had a guy, I shit you not, it was out in Kent. I picked him up from the north side. I dropped him off at the Kent stage for an event. And I sure shit, the guy had the long scraggly hair like Hilljack Bob, the long beard.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get a picture of him had I not been using my phone for navigation.
Yeah.
And I explained to him what Hilljack Bob was like.
Right.
And I said, dude, I was like, you could be Hilljack Bob. So he may be listening, but I gave him one of our cards and said, listen, Hilljack makes an appearance every once in a while.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, dude, I'm flattered. I was like, good, I didn't offend you. He's like, no. He's just like, and he works a regular office job too, a suit and tie office job.
Really?
Pins his hair back, and he's like, during the week, and he'll put his beard in hair ties, and just and he'll fold it over, and it doesn't look as long as it is.
Right.
So you can work a regular office job, and
yeah.
I'm like, dude, I just cannot imagine you in a shirt and tie.
If you can work it, you can
That's
work
what I
it.
told him. Yeah.
More power to you.
Yeah, I mean, my boss now has pretty feminine hair.
Yeah.
he won't cut it because it's like here, a little bit here, and a little bit here, but it's so long that it covers itself. If he had to cut it, dude would fucking be bald.
Okay. Yeah, I used to work with a guy that had hair that literally went down to like his belt.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like 20-something. Hair all the way down to the. Oh, God. Thought I smelled something. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Earl McCune, back in the building, so I'm gonna relinquish the throne.
No, you're fine.
Why
don't you just plug it in over there?
Because I wasn't planning on staying.
Yeah.
You want me to take my seat back?
Yeah, it stinks.
Yeah, move your beverage away from...
Move your beverage.
It's your beverage.
And back in the captain's chair, Mr. Earl McCune.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Okay, yeah. I also got a text from Hilljack. I mean, I guess he said the phone was echoing pretty bad, so I don't know.
Echo.
Well, I was asking him to explain it to me. I said, what's going on? And he goes, you could just hear like a reverb going on. I was like, okay, well, we'll look into it because it wasn't doing that before. I mean, all the phone tests we've done, it didn't sound like that before. So I don't know if it's something on his end or what. So, but I don't know. One way to find out. Let's find out. Let's make another call, shall we? Let's make a call.
Make a call.
Let's make it. I like the fact that we can make a call now.
Make a call.
No. What am I trying to dial here?
Hold on. Just call my number.
I don't know your number by heart. 28, yeah. Let's do something here. Let's call Dylan's phone and see if he notices anything. Dylan's going to step out of the studio. We're going to call. We're going to find out in a minute. It's ringing. Well, we don't know if it's ringing. It's just kind of... It's according to the graphic, it's ringing. Okay, Dylan. Hello, Dylan.
Hello.
All right. Now, go ahead and talk. Do you hear any echo?
I reckon.
Oh, my God.
I hear a little bit of echo. Try them. Are the external speakers on?
Try it now.
All right, I'm trying it now.
Do you hear an echo?
I can still hear myself. I can still hear myself.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that because we didn't have that problem before.
I don't know.
How about now? Try it now.
Make you go,
Try it now.
Hello?
Do you hear it now?
Hello? I don't think I can hear myself now.
I turned the phone down just a little bit.
Yeah, I hear myself.
You hear yourself? I don't know what's wrong with that.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Maybe it's because we're doing...
We'll worry about it.
Maybe because we're doing the Facebook Live. I don't know. That's a possibility.
It is. Well, we'll investigate.
We'll investigate that. Because no one said that. No one mentioned that problem earlier. Well, let's make another call. Let's make another call.
All right, bye.
All right, bye, Dylan. Since we just saw you. I love the fact we can do this now. We never could do this before.
It's a big help.
I love the fact that we can actually make phone calls. Never could do that before. Okay, let's call Debbie. As long as she answers the phone. I turned it down to. Oh, I know you don't, but it's kind of confusing to the. Oh, you can't hear the call when you turn it on that one? I turned it back up. That's why I turned it back up. Let's see if she answers the phone. She probably won't answer the phone.
0 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Deb, this is Earl McCune, president of the SKO Radio Network and host of some kind of radio show. We're just calling you to see if we can test something on the phones, but since you're not answering the phone... Okay.
That's a huge bit.
No, that's a huge because it doesn't...
That's a huge...
Yeah.
That's a huge...
Yeah, it cuts off. It cuts off. Well, there was a thing earlier that said there was an error. Maybe we have to do a... Maybe I'll just reset the system again.
That might not be a bad idea. We don't have any callers on the line, so...
I'll just reset the phones. That's the easiest thing to do in the world, just reset the phones.
Yeah.
Because, you know why? We can. We can do that while we're going to break. So let's take a break. I'll reset the phones while we're on break. All right, listen to some kind of radio show on SKO. I'll be back.
Welcome to the SKO Radio Network. You can find us online at skoradio.com. We're also on the TuneIn app where you can listen with your mobile devices on the Google Play and Apple Store. Find us on social media at facebook.com/SKO Radio Network. You're tuned to the SKO Radio Network and online at skoradio.com.
In a little bit, Julia Murray is going to join us. She's the author of the new diet book, Shit Yourself Thin.
Have you seen the pictures of her? She looks great. That woman has shit off so much weight. It's unbelievable.
Oh, my God. Well, listen, first up, it's been a landmark week for women and science.
That's right.
After over 120 years of research, Cosmopolitan's officially cataloged every possible way a woman can please her man.
Wow, that is quite amazing.
Joining us now is Cosmopolitan's lead Moan Zone researcher, Dr. Rachel Steinberg. Dr. Steinberg, congratulations.
Thanks, Tracy. We've accurately mapped every super hot sex zone on the male human body, empirically proven to make your man's legs turn to jello.
Here's a peek into Cosmo's Man-Pleasing Institute.
We had to rigorously test every nerve ending for potential sizzle-inducing properties.
Tell us about some of the early discoveries of the project.
In the early 1920s, we discovered a previously unknown pleasure point located a little bit above the buttocks on the lower back. That was a huge find. In fact, it opened up over 200 completely new ways to give men pleasure.
Unbelievable. It must feel great to know that your research is helping so many people around the world as well.
Well, Cosmos Research Center was founded to make sure that men everywhere get the most sexual pleasure humanly possible in their lifetime. And I think now that goal is finally attainable.
That is
Amazing.
terrific news.
Certainly, Dr. Steinberg, your work does not stop here. What is next?
Maybe the sensual pleasures of women or something like that. I mean, no,
Such a
not
kidder.
fertile ground, to use a bad word. Okay.
You are listening to the SKO Radio Network.
You're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Call now at 234-200-5110. Again, that's 234-200-5110. Now here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, 10:06 here on Some Kind of Radio Show.
I'll be right back.
Thanks, Dylan. You'll be right back. You gonna go play with yourself again? Sure. Hey, have fun. Play with it, just don't talk to it. Just remember that. That's important advice. Play with it, just don't talk to it. Let's try to make another call again. Let's see if I can dial out the Deb here. You're back already? You feel better now? It's that time of the night, isn't it? It's time for the beer review. Okay, I'm going to try calling Deb here again, see if she answers the telephone. Let's see if she answers the phone this time.
All right.
We're going to find out.
Hello?
It's still ringing.
Hello?
It's still... it's ringing.
Oh, it's ringing for real.
Hello?
Hello, Deb. Do you hear yourself echoing when you talk?
No.
Talk some more.
That time I did.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have to...
We have to do some investigating into that.
All right. Well, we'll do some investigating then.
It's not echoing on the air, but it's coming back through the caller. So
all right.
We didn't have that problem before, did we?
No, we didn't. Not that I know of.
Okay. Yeah.
But I've never been on this end.
You were on it earlier. Did you have the problem earlier?
No, I did not.
Interesting. Maybe it's just something with the system right now. I don't know. We'll worry about it later. Can't worry about it right now. But,
okay.
Okay. Thanks. We're going to do beer review. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
All right. So,
beer review. What do we got here, Dylan?
Beer tonight is brought to you by New Belgium.
Okay.
This is Voodoo Ranger's spicy release, Atomic Punk. It's a special release beer for the fall. It's pumpkin ale featuring cinnamon and habanero chili peppers for just the right amount of heat. This is ale brewed with pumpkin, cinnamon, and chilies. This is a 6.4% ABV. And I mean, it's an ale, so it's not an IPA. You know, it's
all right. We'll give it a shot.
We'll go ahead and crack them open, and
let's give it a shot.
We're not going to pour them tonight because
we're out of glasses.
We're out of glasses.
So we'll just drink it out of the bottle tonight. All right.
Yours?
There you go. All right. We'll give it a shot out of the bottle tonight. Voodoo Ranger special release Atomic Pumpkin. You know, I like pumpkin beer, so let's give it a smell.
Go ahead and give her a sniff.
Smells very pumpkin-y.
Yeah, you get some of the cinnamon in it too.
You definitely smell the spice in it.
Here, go ahead and give her a smell.
I love the way that smells, though. It smells really good.
It's a good smelling beer. So I
like.
I will admit I've had it before. I've had this one before already. So.
Well, so you got it. You got one in on me here.
Yeah,
Let's give it a shot.
All right, let's go ahead.
That's not bad.
It's a good beer.
That's not bad at all.
That's a good beer. Oh, that's a real that beer gave me goosebumps.
I like that, dude.
I got goosebumps, dude. Look at that.
That's a good pumpkin beer. Yeah.
I got goosebumps.
This is a good pumpkin beer.
It's not just because it's a cold beer. It's because it's a good beer.
That's a good pumpkin beer. It's very balanced.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed.
It's not a spicy beer.
Well, it's got
a little bit of warmth.
What I like is got the spice to it because here's the thing. Most pumpkin beers you have, there's no pumpkin spice to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You get the pumpkin, but you don't get the pumpkin spice.
Right.
Pumpkin spice, you all should be wearing like yoga pants and Uggs.
Would you like to see my yoga pants?
No.
Okay, good. Because I don't have any.
It'd just be him prancing around naked.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We don't want that.
Anyway, let me take another sip of this. I actually quite enjoy this.
This is a good beer. This is one of the better beers we've had.
That's a good pumpkin.
Yeah. So, and like I said, the habanero kind of,
You got any extra of this?
There's one more extra.
You should take it to Ritz.
Okay.
See if he likes it.
All right.
Because I guarantee you he will.
Yeah.
Take it to Ritz.
Yeah, I'll bring that down to him tomorrow.
Oh, he might like this. Because he's big. Obviously with the craft beers over there,
he's real big into the beers.
He's big into the craft beers.
And
I'll tell you what I like is here's the thing. Like I said, a lot of pumpkin beers. You get the pumpkin. It's there, but it's not there. It's either it's too much or it's not enough.
This is
dead on.
Good.
This is one I will be buying.
Yeah.
Where'd you get this at?
I got it from a friend.
Really? Find out where he got it.
Said he wasn't a fan of it.
Find out where he got it, because I want to get some of this.
Sure.
This is good.
Sure.
You want to score it first?
Sure.
Go for it, buddy.
I'm gonna give this one like a 7.3.
7. Oh, I was gonna go a little higher.
I'm not the biggest fan of the habanero in it. If it didn't have the habanero in it, I'd be a little higher.
I forgot there's habanero in it, isn't there?
It's
but
just,
you know what? It's got enough.
But it's got the warmth in the back of the throat.
Right, but you know what? It's got the pumpkin flavor. I didn't even realize this had habanero.
So, but
no
shit. I'm not a huge fan.
Wow,
of that.
I like that.
I'm not a huge fan of that with the pepper in it. If it didn't have the pepper in it, I
think it helps.
Let me re-drink.
I think it helps.
Let me re-drink and rescore.
I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, I swish it around the mouth.
Okay, it's featuring pumpkin and habanero chili peppers. Okay.
All right, I swish it around the mouth.
Okay, so it's got the right. I think it's got a good balance.
Oh, all right. I'll bump my score up. I'll do a 7.9.
Okay, you're 7.9. I'm going to go a little higher than that. I'm going to be in the 8s, buddy.
Okay.
When I wasn't even thinking about the habanero. I was like, it's got a little extra something. I wasn't even thinking habanero.
Your score just went up higher, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. The habanero boosted it for me.
Yeah.
The pumpkin's there. The cinnamon's there.
Mm-hmm.
The habanero. It's all evenly balanced. Because, like I said, I'm a big fan of pumpkin beers. I love pumpkin beer, especially getting into the cold weather. We're not in cold weather yet, but another month I'd be loving the shit out of this because it's still fucking 85 degrees out.
Yeah.
But this is good. Very impressed with it. Voodoo Rangers typically are pretty good anyway.
It's a good beer. Don't get me wrong. It's just
for you, it's not there.
The habanero just.
I think it does a little extra.
I don't feel like it adds to.
Well, I'll tell you what. Drink it again in 6 weeks when it's cold as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is one we'll have to revisit.
Revisit.
We'll have to revisit this.
I'm gonna go 8.6.
Okay.
I really am impressed by this. I mean, I've drank a lot of pumpkin beers.
Yeah.
And I've drinking the pumpkin that you've heard of the pumpkin beer.
Yeah.
I've had that. I think it's too much pumpkin. The thing is, like with pumpkin beers, they never spice them right.
No.
They're too much pumpkin, not enough sweetness, or you get too much of the ale and not enough of the pumpkin. It's not bad. This is one of probably the best. I'm going to say this without question. This is probably the best pumpkin beer I've had in a long time.
Yeah,
I like it. I'm a huge fan. Yeah, a huge fan. 8.6 for me, buddy, all the way. That's a really good brew.
See, I like what you're drinking, the Oktoberfest. I like that.
Oh, I love Oktoberfest.
I don't like this beer.
You don't like that?
Again, in 6 or 8 weeks,
it'll be
we'll
great.
talk.
Yeah,
we'll talk. I opened this because it was what we had.
What pisses me off with the beer companies are starting to get like the big box stores anymore. Like, you think now we're going to be we're already selling Halloween shit,
dude. We're going to see Christmas ale in September.
We're going to see Christmas ale in September.
We'll see it in October when they uncork it. When they uncork, but
we already see it in July anyway for Christmas in July.
Yeah,
but that's a different deal. That's a Christmas in July. That's a novelty thing. They're doing shit earlier and earlier. Like last year, Halloween stuff was out about this time, which already has been out for weeks. You get into October and Halloween time, Christmas shit's already out.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever happened to the days of keeping the frickin' holidays the holidays? I mean, you have your Thanksgiving, you have Halloween in October, Thanksgiving November, Christmas in December.
Great, this beer sent them on a rant.
No, I don't give a shit. I'm going to get on a rant right now because this is a time to rant. This is a platform. I'm going to rant.
This beer sent them on a rant.
This is good. This is good radio that way. But no, I'm serious. Shit gets out earlier. I even wasn't it like 3 or 4 weeks ago? I think I sent you a text where I posted something on Facebook that I already saw pumpkin beer out.
Yeah.
I mean, this was 4 weeks ago. I mean, we're gonna be into September tomorrow. This was like the first week of August. I wouldn't even actually. You know what? It was July 31st. I saw my first pumpkin beer in the store. I was actually pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Pumpkin beers are cold weather beers.
Because, like,
don't get me wrong, it's hot as fuck out still, but I enjoyed this right now because I haven't had one in a while. But
this is a good beer.
It's a good beer, but I would really be enjoying this in about 3 weeks.
You would probably
3 to 4 weeks. I'll be loving this shit.
You might score this in the 9s when we.
If we had cold weather, if we were down in the 50s right now,
if it wasn't almost 90 degrees today,
if we were down in the 50s right now, I probably would score this in the 9s, because I mean that flavor, you get into the nutmegs and the cinnamons and the pumpkin. That's cold weather shit.
Yeah, like autumn spices.
That's exactly. Yep. Thank you. You added to it. Your summers are your shandies or your IPAs, your lemon wheat shit.
Your pussy beers.
Your fruity.
Your pussy
right,
beers.
but they're light. Your light refreshing beers.
Your IPAs are the only man beers.
Yeah. Your light refreshing beers come out in the summer. Your heartier stuff comes out in the fall.
Yeah. The New England IPA that they made, that Sam Adams made, I liked. It had a citrusy finish.
Yeah.
It was great to drink over summer.
Different because I mean you're still getting the IPA out of it. I mean,
Now there's a thing I want to get at Costco. Okay, we have a Costco in the area now.
Boston Heights, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go up to Boston Heights. They have a variety pack that comes around Christmas.
Sam?
It's like no, it's different shit.
Okay, all kinds of different
it's like
shit.
a calendar of beers.
Okay.
It's like 30 some beers in it, and you got to open it up like a like one of them holiday calendars.
It's an Advent beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Advent
calendar. Yeah, they have an Advent beer calendar.
I love that.
It's a great idea.
And they do it exclusively at Costco.
I love
Thanks
that.
for the free plug, Costco. You're welcome. I appreciate you. It's all good.
That.
But no, they have that there, and you open it up. You don't know what you're going to open up until you open the thing up.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, I want to get that this year. I think we could have fun with that.
I love that.
I think we got to do that.
That is a great idea.
We got to open up. We got to get the Advent.
We're gonna have to get two.
We get two. Yeah, we get two Advents. I think it's like $60.
I love that.
But
dude.
I think it's all craft beers. It's not like your.
Is it a 12 or a 24 pack?
It's 31.
31 beers.
It's like 31 beers in a thing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up here real quick. Costco Advent
because it's like
I love that. That just sounds so good.
Because like
I'm sorry.
Sam Adams releases their 4 seasonal beers a year.
Right.
They do a Noble Pils for spring. They do a summer ale. They do an Oktoberfest, and they do a winter lager.
They've also got that old Fezziwig that they.
Oh, I love that shit.
I love that. Because I remember before they even
here you
started.
go. This was last year's.
All right,
okay, that's last year's right there. They did. Dylan's going to look it up right now.
You used to be able to only buy the only variety pack Sam would sell was 12 bottles, but it was 3 bottles of Golden Pilsner, 3 bottles of cream
24
stout,
pack,
3 bottles of Boston Lager, and 3 bottles of because Cherry Wheat's my favorite Sam Adams. I used to drink the shit out of that stuff when I found it.
You seen some good info on that thing? That's last year's.
It's a 24 pack.
Deb posted "fuck off" on here and she pinned it.
To what?
Why did she pin a fucking comment on here that says "fuck off"? I'm unpinning that shit. What the fuck, Debbie? What the hell's the "fuck off" comment for?
Let's see. So
what the hell?
With language like that, you're going to wind up being
You know what, Deb? Here's all I got to say about that.
You're fired.
You keep using language like that, and you're going to find yourself out of a job.
I love that.
It's a box set of 24.
Okay, so there's 24.
Yeah, there's 24 different German beers in 17-ounce cans.
Oh, darn, 17 ounces.
Yeah, what 16.9, but 17-ounce cans.
That's good size.
Loaded into a box with Christmas scene on one side and numbers 1 to 24 on the other.
So it's like a Christmas calendar countdown thing.
It's a local but standard German beer. A few Dunkel styles, So
we could do that. I think
this is cool, though.
I think you and I take a trip up to Costco when it comes time to get it because they do it every year.
I'm gonna get a couple of these.
They make good Christmas gifts.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of these, and I'm gonna gift one.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I think we got to get one or two for here.
Yeah.
Because we can have fun with it, especially during beer review time. We can do a month's. We can do a calendar. We can do a whole series of beer reviews.
One a day,
and put it out on our YouTube channel. Yeah. I think we could do it.
Get Ritz one.
Get Ritz one. Yeah, we get Ritz one too.
Yeah, get him involved.
Get him involved and have him do it with us.
He'd probably like that.
He'd do it. I think he'd do it. We could do it right there from the bar at work. Oh yeah. It'd be an after work thing, obviously.
Right. Or right before work.
Yeah. No, we're kidding. No, we're just kidding.
We're kidding. We only drink before work on days that end in Y.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not a bad beer, though.
No, I really am inclined to agree with you, and it's a great beer. And Dylan, I'm actually very impressed with this one, and this is one of the better ones we've reviewed.
Now, what's the deal with the Voodoo beers? Because the two that I brought from Kent were Big Black Voodoo Daddy, and we rated those very high, too.
Yeah, they're all good. Yeah. The Voodoo, anything that New Belgium's pretty much put out.
New Belgium
they make some great stuff. I mean, I've been happy with it.
They make Fat Tire, too, don't they?
Yeah. Yes.
That's what I
Fat
thought.
Tire's awesome.
Yeah, I like
it's great
Fat
on
Tire.
draft. Fantastic on draft.
Yeah, because I tried that, and because I've tried. Now,
I like it.
Now, what's the Rheingeist that comes in like the green and blue can?
Which one is that?
Is that the Truth?
The Truth, I think.
It might be.
Truth,
That's
maybe.
the one I've tried.
That's
I
a
liked.
good one. Yeah, Rheingeist makes some great stuff too.
Cincinnati local brewery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, they just opened up another brewery up by the airport, don't you? Fatheads.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And there's another new one in Cuyahoga Falls opening up.
Okay, I know there's an acronym that opened up downtown.
Right, and then our Shea down the road's opening up another location in Akron.
Okay,
they're opening up a second location down in Akron.
The one in Cuyahoga Falls is out on Front Street, Missing Mountain.
Missing,
Okay.
yeah. I want to. Yeah, our boss went to it.
Okay,
and our boss at the bowling center. He went down there and he said it was really good.
He's a connoisseur. He's not one of the Miller Lite or nothing.
Yeah. No, he's a Bud Light drinker on bowling night. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. Though.
But that's okay. You want to drink? You got to drink your sessional while you're bowling. I get it. But he will go and take in a fine quality ale or lager or whatever, and something that's good handcrafted, and that's good stuff. I mean, that's the way I am. Don't get me wrong. I got my Miller Lite. I'll drink it, as a sessional. If I'm going to the bar, just drink a beer.
Go to the bar and grab. We went over there Wednesday, and they just set 2 Miller Lights down in front of us.
They know us.
They know us well enough.
It's like we go in there,
they know us well enough. They just set them down in front of us, and
they know us by name. We walk in, they know us by name. We know everybody works in there, and it's like.
Right. We know the owner. We're actually going to be starting a show with the owner here on the 9th.
Yeah. He's going to be doing a sports show live from the bar.
Okay.
I might add. It's going to be called Ballroom Sports.
Okay.
And they're going to remote it in from the bar on Sunday nights.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. And they're going to host it from the bar. And we're going to just Skype it over for them.
I'll be running down there for the first one.
Speaking of Skype, someone's calling in on our Skype. This is probably Adam.
Yeah.
The only one that would be calling would be Adam.
Maybe John.
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's push the button and find out. It doesn't say. It just.
And
I don't know.
Nothing? Did you open up the actual Skype program and see?
I don't know. Oh, it's Pat. Pat, call the phone.
Call the regular phone, Pat.
No, it was Adam. Shit.
Oh, what's Adam?
Adam, call back.
Whoops.
Well, I haven't activated this. We'd only use the Skype.
For Skype to Skype.
For Skype to Skype. That's the only time we're using the Skype right now.
Adam, call back, but we're having technical difficulties.
Yeah. Well, we haven't been using it.
Testicle difficulties.
We haven't been using it. Okay, there's Adam. Adam, you with us?
Adam.
Hello, Adam. Hello. Says he's active.
We lose him?
I don't know because we just we did the forced update today.
Oh.
And
buggy.
It's
buggy.
It's buggy as hell. I mean, they Skype rolled out a forced update, which there he goes. Let's try it now. Let's see if.
Oh, I can jam to this. Everyone start dancing.
I hate that. Okay, let's see if it answers now. Adam, you there?
Now I am.
Hey, there he is. What's going on? This thing got buggy because you're the first person to call on using this line in a while.
Weeks.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. How you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing just wonderful here.
Long time no talk.
Just having a ball.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Yeah, I heard. Congratulations on your promotion and all that good stuff. So you're going to be moving.
Yep, I'm moving.
And you get to move back home, basically, right?
Yeah, we live in a little more than an hour from home, so.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome.
Still in North Dakota?
No, Minnesota.
Oh, back in
back into Minnesota.
Little Canada.
Yeah.
You know, they
Southern
got
side though, not close to Canada.
so they don't have as many moose down there. They got the moose way up high in northern Canada.
So you'll be measuring your snow in inches there, not in feet.
I think I'll be much less snow than I'm used to right now.
Oh yeah, because I mean, you guys in North Dakota and half of Minnesota, you don't measure your snow in inches; you measure it in feet.
Some years we can measure it in houses.
Yeah,
right.
Oh shoot! So what else is going on?
Not a whole lot. Just trying to hit the ground running with a lot of this new promotion stuff for me. I just told my new boss, just throw whatever you need at me. I just want to get it all out of the way so I can just get certified there as quickly as possible.
Right. So what's your time frame for the move for you?
A little about 5 months right now.
5 months,
easily.
Yeah.
Beginning of the year.
So how's the family? Are they excited for the move or?
Overall.
The
toughest part, besides finding a place to live, is finding a job for the wife. So.
Right. Yeah, I bet that's going to be
No. What's your wife's line of work?
She's a registered nurse.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, at least she shouldn't have a problem finding work.
She's in a skilled profession, at least.
Yeah, a definite demand profession.
And where we'll be living is going to be within extremely close proximity to the Mayo Clinic, so hopefully she can find something there.
You know, here's what I always wondered. They got a Mayo Clinic, but they don't have a mustard clinic or a ketchup clinic.
Oh, my God.
I couldn't pass that one out.
Of course not.
We wish you would have.
That's why they call him the comedy killer.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You're not kidding. You're not.
Oh, my God.
The Mayo Clinic.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, I could imagine getting treated there, and it's like, well, this is your doctor, Dr. Hellman.
Oh, God.
He's a miracle worker.
Yeah.
On that note,
please send us to break.
We got 2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes.
Send us to break.
I could fill the 2 minutes with more Mayo Clinic jokes.
Oh God, please don't.
Yeah, please don't.
It's like you watch TV and you see the guy that does the advertisements for Passages Malibu. Like, yeah, you're going to come out here and be magically cured. You're not going to be an addict anymore. I own this place. I used to be an addict. Yeah, right, buddy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he says that. I'm thinking to myself, I'm looking at him like, what were you addicted to, sir?
Yeah. What are you still selling that you're no longer addicted to run that place?
Right.
I mean, it's in Malibu, California. What's that tell you?
Oh, lots of high-profile people out there, you know.
Yeah.
That's all you need is one high-profile person that you know you can charge an arm and a leg to. It's like, well, we're going to keep that you're here a secret if you pay us $500,000.
Well, I know there's, I know it's in Minnesota because I remember growing up, we had this thing in junior high called Panda about trying to keep kids off of like drugs and alcohol and all that. I went through it, you know. I drank and smoked a lot of pot in high school, you know, so it worked well. But there was a clinic in Minnesota called like the Hazelden Clinic or something like that. That's like a big rehab center, and it's just like, you know, okay, it would be someplace where you could actually go and get focused on, you know, and the common people could go, insurance would pay for it. But I see those Passages commercials, most insurance accepted. What kind of insurance is going to send you to Malibu, California to get for rehab?
Right.
I mean, it's like, Jesus, criminy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, see, Minnesota. So now, in what proximity do you think you'll be living, to Mall of America?
We'll be about an hour away from the Minneapolis area.
Yeah, so the Twin
Which
Cities.
is kind of the reason why I'm thinking about living where I grew up, which will be about an hour drive, obviously. That way the job prospects won't be so scarce, I guess.
Limited, yeah.
Because, I mean, all they really have down there is a bunch of Mayo-attached hospitals and clinics and then one other hospital. But in the Minneapolis area, there's going to be a lot more options.
Oh, yeah. It'd be like, you're in Cleveland area. I mean, pretty much everything's UH or Cleveland Clinic. And it's even, kind of creeping south because our Akron General Hospital used to be just Akron General, but now it's Cleveland Clinic owned Akron General. And then some of the stuff that was down here used to be independent. Our big affiliate in Akron is Summa. Well, a lot of the stuff that was Summa is now run by university hospitals. So, you're kind of stuck on, one or the other. Yeah. So, yeah, if she's a nurse, she'll have no problem finding a job. I mean, I see...
I lost the setting here because something got goofy.
It's like I see, ads that are down here, they're paying RNs, hiring bonuses down here.
Yeah. Adam, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, yeah. I'm just checking one thing real quick. I'm going to ask you again, but don't think I'm stupid. I'm just changing. Because the ringer's on. Since we did the forced update, the ringer's on, and I hate the ringer on it. Here, I'm going to try it now.
Is that the only thing that you're trying to do is
just
turn the
ringer off? Yeah. Well, I had it off before.
That's it?
Yeah. All right, Adam, you still there now?
Adam.
No, he can't hear me, so... Okay, I'll have to go back to...
Oh, no one else is going to call the ringer, so...
Oh, I know. Oh, I want to make sure he... Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, we got him back on there.
Okay, good.
I heard you before, too.
Okay.
All right, we couldn't hear you.
All right, well, I'm just texting to make sure I got him on the right one here. Okay, Adam, I'm going to try some... Adam, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know if it's going on over the air or not, but... Only to find out.
Mm-hmm. Open up.
I got to make sure I hit the right one. Here, okay, let me try this one. Adam, can you hear me now? Okay, I have on the wrong one. Now it's on the right one.
There we go.
This is starting to turn into a Verizon commercial.
It is. Oh, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I used to ask if you could hear me now.
Well, the thing is, this stupid thing, they did this forced update on us. And that's why we ditched the Skype anyway for, standard business, because now, like, someone tries to call the old Skype number, they never get through. But now, notifications, here we go. Let me turn on, there we go. Nope, that's not it. I don't know. Deb's got a picture of this. She needs to, send it to me, but she's like, I'm not sure at the moment. Okay, give me a few.
Shut the fuck up.
Hurry up.
You're always picking on me.
I'm always picking on her. I'm not. I could care less if I'm picking on her or not. We're going to take it. Adam, you want to hold through break, obviously? So we're going to, we're going to hold the break, and we're going to play another. Well, actually, this isn't. Actually, yeah, this is a clip from X-Men. Yeah. Another clip, our final clip from X-Men, then the next break is a Hugh Jackman. No, final clip from X-Men itself. Break 6 is a Hugh Jackman interview.
Okay.
And then break 7 is our introduction for next week. So
all right.
This is actually our final clip from X-Men. So
I don't know what I'm talking about. So
you don't know what you're talking about. All right. We'll be right back on Some Kind of Radio Show.
Okay. Stick around.
Shame, guilt, isolation, all feelings brought on by involuntary flatulence. But why? It's not my fault that I fart. My short, flat nose makes me take in more air, that's all. And that means...
Jasper!
Oops! So please, don't be mad. I can't help it. Just like I can't help being wicked cute.
Oh, Jasper.
Honey, you'll spoil your...
Hey parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing Naptime, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to Naptime. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-to-sleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay. Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to Naptime, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait, there's more. Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar...
I feel pregnant.
Then don't wait! Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying...
Thanks, Naptime.
Thanks, Naptime.
Thanks, Naptime.
Naptime!
This is Jack Bob, and you're listening to the new Some Kind of Radio show here on the SKO Radio Network. Now with 100% more itchy bows.
You're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Call now at 234-200-5110. Again, that's 234-200-5110. Now here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
Thank you, Mr. Aaron K-Mac. I'd like to say Chandler Kitchen, but Chandler didn't voice this over. But Aaron voiced this over for us. Thank you, Aaron. We appreciate it. Chandler still does our voiceover on our top of the hour. We had to do it like when I was going to have Chandler do it, but I know he's been busy as all hell. But we needed to, because we changed the phone number like really quick.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got to change this shit like today. So we changed it. Aaron just pretty much dropped it on the spot for me. Like, okay, I got it for you. But all right, welcome back to the program. 1041. We're here live on Some Kind of Radio Show here until midnight. Earl McCune along with Dylan Thompson and Tony the Comedy Killer and Aaron let us in, and Adam's with us. And Victoria's calling in. He's excited. You ready for this call? All right, let's see. Let's take Victoria's call. Let's see how she's doing. Hi, Victoria. You're on the air. Go ahead. Hello. Okay, let's see if it... Hello, Victoria.
It's her shitty cell phone. She needs a new one.
I swear to God. Either that or...
It looks like it's just trying to connect.
Victoria, you there?
Should be there now. Victoria, you there?
Oh no, I can hear you now.
All right, there you are. There you are.
Okay.
It took us a minute to connect.
Yeah, it took a second to
I
connect.
couldn't hear you for like the first 2 minutes. Like what's going on over here?
Yeah, I know. We're like...
I'm looking at you on the Facebook Live going, I can hear you talking to me, but you're not hearing me, and I'm not hearing you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we hear you fine, loud and clear, and yeah, as long as you can hear us, okay, we're good. But no, I hit the answer button, and it was like thinking for a minute, like, oh, what the hell we got going here? Okay, now, like, I don't know. It's got cardiorectitis. That's all I can say.
Yep.
I guess so. Deb must have touched it.
Yeah, that's a huge. Use your imagination.
I'm just kidding. In all seriousness,
it's got Deb
I love
disease.
Deb. She's awesome.
It's got Deb disease.
Yeah.
It has Deb disease.
How's she doing?
Oh, she's fine. She sounds like... Let me tell you something.
She sounds like Batman.
Oh, been there, done that.
She sounds like Batman.
How I sounded yesterday.
Oh, really? Yeah, Deb sounds like
Yeah.
Batman. It's
hysterical.
She sounds better. If that's possible, she sounds better. Some stuff happened.
That's not nice.
Well, you know, I mean, she also said sex is a chore, so, I mean, I don't know. I don't have to be nice. What's the point of being nice? Fun in that.
That sounds like your typical married woman.
Glad I don't have a problem.
It's a chore. That's what she
Speaking
told.
of, how's that going?
Yeah, Victoria, how's that going?
What's that? How's what going?
How's the
fella?
How's the fella?
Let's just say, I hope for his sake, it's not like The Bachelor and somebody else gets picked.
Oh.
Interesting.
It's like Days of Our Lives. The sands of the hourglass. These
are the days of our lives.
Let's just say I'm keeping my options open and I'm taking applications.
Applications, all right. Applications are being. Everyone, please submit your applications to any post office you. Just kidding. That's just like yeah, and just like we're also taking applications for talk show hosts. You can go to any local post office, put your app in. Since hundreds of thousands of people around the world have talk shows, so I mean we might as well be one more.
Sure, why not?
No, there's not room.
Applications to replace me.
There's not room.
No.
Applications to replace me.
We couldn't replace you.
Well, not to say replace. If I retire, that's not replacing me. That's just succeeding me. How's that? See, how's that? If I retire from the hosting duties, Yeah, exactly. If I retire from hosting duties, you think we can get Conan O'Brien to fill in for me?
Let me know how that works out for you.
Well, but Jay Leno would just probably pipe in and just say, "Don't blame Conan."
My ego wouldn't fit through the door of the studio.
You got a monologue planned out there, Earl?
A monologue? Oh yeah, I have a full monologue planned. If I do for my final show, there will never be a final show for me. If I had to step down,
Earl, if he has to step down, it will be 33-week hiatuses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's the truth.
Yeah, well, it might be it could be like an every other week thing. I mean, who knows? I mean, it could be. I mean, I don't know.
All right. Well, they probably want you to make an appearance.
Yeah. Well, who knows? They might have me. I could probably do some time without the bouncer at the strip clubs.
Yeah. Well, I
type
heard,
of job.
They need a new one down.
Well, I ain't going down there unless you got some Kevlar handy.
Yeah. You getting tired of your host duties there, Earl?
No, I'm not at all. Actually, I got a lot of
just
duties
keeping
here.
your options open.
I have a lot of hats that I wear here. I mean,
you're wearing that one right now.
I'm wearing this one right now.
Sometimes you wear a Browns one.
Yeah, I know.
There's a Cavs one, and there's the one for our show.
Well, no. In all honesty, I do have a lot of hats I wear here. I mean, I play station engineer. I play president of the station. I play talk show host. Depending on the day of the week, I might play janitor around here.
Right.
Keep this in mind, boys.
What's that?
So, and that's by choice. No one's forcing you.
Well, Deb's forcing us.
Yeah, she wants me out. She's trying to fire me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna fire me now for a while, and she's like, get out.
Okay.
Yeah, Deb wants to rename the station WPMS.
Yeah.
All bitching all day.
Yeah. That'd be if Deb was running it.
No comment. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
We could open up a second station for women only called WPMS. All bitching all day.
Yeah.
we could do that, and we could
That's not nice.
For 1 week a month.
Yeah, 1 week a month. It'll only air 1 week a month.
Yeah.
The other 3 weeks,
7 days of programming. And this is your host, Aunt Flo.
Come on, that's funny. Adam, what do you think? We could do something with that. What do you think?
And Tony wonders why he's still single.
By choice. That's been by choice.
I think you need to do
Are you sure
WPMS
it's
or
by choice
KPMS.
or by pure disgust of the opposite sex?
No, we're in the W region.
Yeah.
We're east of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah, we're east of the Mississippi. There actually is a terrestrial radio station on this side of the Mississippi. That is KDKA in Pittsburgh. Yeah,
and that's it. Everything else east starts W.
All right, unless you're never mind. Let's not go there.
KDK first station.
Mm-hmm.
It's the very first radio station.
Yep.
So.
Very, very first.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're
stuff.
the only thing that uses the K. That's
this
side of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Everything else starts with a W.
West of the Mississippi is K's. East of the Mississippi's is W's or S.
Mm-hmm.
Like SKO.
But we're everywhere.
SKO.
We're everywhere. We're east and west of the Mississippi, so
we're everywhere.
That's why you get the F.
We're located. Well, S means some.
Yeah.
We're in some places.
Yeah, we're in some. But we're everywhere. We get callers from some places, but we're actually heard everywhere. So yeah.
So how is everyone tonight?
I'm tired, but I won't get home and go to bed until about 4. It's my first week back of doing 5 days.
Aw, poor you.
Well, when you get used to I would have over summer. Why can't I hear myself very well? But I would.
Gee, I don't know.
How is that?
Hold on, I'm trying to plug my headphones in.
He lost his headphone jack.
Okay,
Can you
there
hear
we go.
now?
A little bit better. Well, turn my mic up. Well, I was gonna say mic.
You switched over to 4, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. There's much better. And but I had what was it? I had would work over summer, and I'd have 4 long days, so I could have Friday off.
Right.
And it was this, go out and drive overnight. Now I got to come back and come into work on Friday morning, and it's different once you get into a 3-month routine. Then I'll be in my 3-month routine by December. It'll be fine. Then then it'll be March, April again, and I'll get back into taking time off. I need the next 9 years to go quick. I need 4 weeks of vacation.
Yeah, there you go. That's when you get 4 weeks.
That's when I hit 4, and that's what we top out at is 4 weeks.
Gotcha.
Now the new employees only ever top out at 2 weeks,
right?
Because after they get 1 week for first 10 years, the second 10 years they go to 2 weeks, but they never top out anything over 2.
Right. Well, I got 2 vacations planned for next year, man. I've already.
I got one planned for February.
Yeah. I got 2 planned. I'm going to be going to Vegas.
Lucky.
I'm be going to Vegas to go to Florida. Well, not Vegas, go to Florida. God, I'm tired. Tell me I haven't slept for shit.
How does that work?
God, I haven't slept for shit in about a week. I'm having real trouble sleeping at night. But no, I'm going to Vegas for bowling. Okay,
right.
And that's gonna be like
you going to Reno or Las
Vegas?
Hopefully I'll go.
This year, Vegas.
Hopefully I'll be there too.
Yeah, I'd love to have you
That'd
go.
be nice.
We're gonna go to Vegas to bowl. I think we're gonna go in May. I think that's what we're looking at.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go probably around this time next year to Florida. Go down to my timeshare and stay down in my timeshare because I'm able to use my timeshare next summer. So I want to use that. So I get a week. Actually, I get 2 weeks a year I can use it, but I'm only going to use it for 1.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to rent off the other month or the other week I got and see if I can,
make some money,
make a couple bucks on it too. So why not?
Well, it's like,
okay.
They sold their bars and moved back there. They just wanted, they want the weather.
Right.
They don't want the snow and everything.
Right.
So
Can't blame them if you've been out there and I don't blame them. If I could pick up and go, I would, but plus, I get too much going here.
Right.
Their mom's, up there in years, so they're just enjoying the last of the time that they can with her.
Sure.
And and I had already talked to Joe. I said, well, when you guys move back out there, when I come out, I've told him, I'm like, well, Jody and Jen flaked out on me last year because I was supposed to stay a day with each of them.
Right.
And then, then I was going to have a friend of mine come out and hang out all day with her, and she figured
somebody's right there, scared the shit out of me. Oh, that's just.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Oh, the notes. You could have just.
We didn't need them that bad.
You could have just texted them to me.
We didn't need them that bad.
Deb's in the studio, and our Facebook Live connection is going down. Great. You walk in, Facebook Live goes to shit. Great. I've heard.
Well, Messenger's down pretty much through 3/4 of the U.S.
Yep.
Not on mine.
Mine's acting up.
It's completely down on my end.
Yeah, it's saying trying to reconnect. What?
Yeah,
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's comfy at 70.
It's comfy. Now, Deb, give me those notes since you're here. What's this shit say? Sound. Okay. Okay.
Come in here like you run the place.
Yeah, come in here like you freaking manage this place or something. What the fuck? Aren't you sick? Aren't you supposed to be off the air until the 10th?
What?
Jesus.
Why don't we send her up the road and get us some McGangbangs while she's here?
Oh, fuck. I'd rather eat my own shit.
Seriously?
Okay, here you go. There's settings. Go ahead.
Land, sea, and air burgers.
Oh, you want to... I guess our video is done because guess what?
Huh.
Due to poor wireless connection, your video is ended.
Whoop.
Okay.
No more Facebook Live.
Okay, well...
That's all right. That's not the end of the world.
No.
Well, I'm trying to host a show here.
We're trying to host a show.
Oh, don't sit on my lap.
Live doesn't like you today.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, do not fart on me, Deb. You're not light. No offense. Really? Yeah, it may not let us do it because this doesn't have like the big setting board like the other version. This updated version really sucks. That's why we don't hardly use it. Well, we don't really use it. Like Adam's on right now, so it's the only time we'll ever use it. But, okay, you're going to fart on me, aren't you?
Dylan, you still have your
Jesus,
gas mask
you
rigging
did.
in your car?
God,
Huh? You still
damn.
got your gas mask rigging in your car?
I do.
I need it right now.
Yeah, we might all have
for
to
my
share
own
it.
personal safety.
Yeah. Well, y'all can fend for yourselves. I'm not sharing shit.
Well, there's two of us here that know how to properly put it on.
Right.
Wow.
Well,
if you fart.
doesn't count that you're the one that's producing
Farting.
it.
Yeah. So you don't get it.
No, I got it. I got it bad.
Says I didn't even do anything.
I didn't do nothing. I just got up and I smell a stench of ass. What are you doing here anyway? That's camera.
I fight crime in a
We don't
rubber
need the-
suit. It really seals in the flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need the camera on right now. But
Oh,
what
yeah.
are you doing?
I was going to ask by the way, you do know? Were you listening to the program earlier? Yeah. You do know Rutherford B. Hayes died about 100 years ago, don't you?
Yeah, and by the way, it's for Ellie, not for Ellis.
Yeah, for Elise. By Ludwig van Beethoven.
Here's Deb.
For
Yeah, I know.
this is for
That's why I texted you
Ellis.
instead of called you.
Some stuff happened. You sucked my dick. We'll worry about it. I'm not worried about it right now.
We'll worry about it another time.
Jesus Christ.
Now go home. Rest.
Dylan was going to drop me off at home.
Either him or I, we're both going towards, we're both going that way.
Jesus Christ. Why'd you come over here for? I thought you said stay. You could have taken a picture.
That's what he thought you meant, was you had a picture or something. You didn't mean hurry up and get down here.
Jesus.
My gosh. Dad taking everything
You can't just get a moment. You can't get a day away from here, can you?
No, she loves being here.
And just is like, oh, I need a day off, but I'm just gonna keep coming down.
I need
here.
a day off, but I'm gonna come down here at 10 at night.
I did. Well, you could have just called me and said I couldn't find it. You need to drive all the way over here.
She was looking for an excuse to come down.
She was looking for an excuse to come down here and make sure I'm behaving myself. That's what it is. Wait, there's no trouble at all.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, Deb? What the hell? What? What's wrong now? You're pointing at shit. You're like, ugh.
Go home.
I don't need a supervisor, for Christ's sake. Good. Well, because you sat, you're never mind. Never mind. Not saying a word. Not saying a word. What are you doing now? Stop. You don't need to move anything. So what? The sticker was coming off. Good Lord. You're killing me, Smalls. You know, you're killing me.
Hey, don't steal my line.
Okay, you're killing me, Whitey. Petey. I told you.
Thank you.
I told you, Deb. We're gonna have I got a costume for you this year. You ready for your costume this year for Halloween? You could be Ted, the bear.
Yeah.
You can walk around. You can go around calling everybody Tubby McFatfuck. On that note,
break time.
It's gonna break. As soon as I can bring the screen back up, because right now everything's kind of going on. It's got a mind of its own. Okay, there we go. Let's take a break. All right, you listen to Some Kind of Radio Show on the SKO Radio Network. Be right back.
Welcome to the SKO Radio Network. You can find us online at skoradio.com. We're also on the TuneIn app where you can listen with your mobile devices on the Google Play and Apple Store. Find us on social media at facebook.com/SKO Radio Network. You're tuned to the SKO Radio Network and online at skoradio.com.
If you have kids at home, this next segment is for you. This Friday, the newest batch of Disney Channel stars grown in the Disney Genetic Engineering Lab will be unveiled to the public.
Right. Now, Tracy, most of our viewers are already familiar with a lot of the products that have come out of the Disney
I know
Lab.
I am.
Yes. But how exactly do you create a Hilary Duff or a Miley Cyrus from scratch?
Right.
Well, we're going to find out exactly how it's done right now, because joining us live from the Disney Lab is one of their lead geneticists, Dr. Andrew Rourke. Welcome, Dr. Rourke. There's quite an operation you've got going on out there.
Thanks, Jim.
So the stars that we see on TV are actually grown right here?
That's correct. They're grown and developed here. We engineer their brains for advanced singing and dancing capabilities, even posing for photos. By the time they grow to desired size, these child stars are fully ready for the camera or the concert tours or whatever Disney chooses to put them in.
That is simply amazing. Now, how long does it take to actually create a star from scratch?
Well, not very long at all. We use the exact same DNA structure for all of our stars, and then we simply tweak minor details like hair color or skin tone.
Right, yeah, we do have some footage here of some of the well-known creators that have come out of your lab. Let's take a look.
Yes, well, that's model 6831-A, publicly known as Mitchell Musso, standard male base with type 3 skin pigmentation.
Wow.
And that's model 6831-B. We give him slightly thicker eyebrows and type 5 skin.
Well, so it's sort of like putting a puzzle together there.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Okay, here we've got some of the images of some of the newest models. We're going to be seeing a lot of these kids in the future.
It really looks like you have someone for every kid in America to love
Well, that's
here.
the idea, Tracy. Our writers find it very liberating. For example, our new model, Haley, is a singing, dancing, snowboarding, half Japanese, half Indian girl.
Wow.
Not finding her in reality would be impossible.
Right, but sounds like a surefire hit to me. Oh, now this one's Zac Efron. I've seen him before.
Yes, Zach was actually one of our earliest
My
models.
daughters love him. I mean, he looks so real.
Actually, I think we could have done a better job with Zach. He could show more human tendencies. If you look closely, you'll notice there's a certain deadness around the eyes.
I do see that,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm sorry, it's hard for me to watch because all I see is all my mistakes.
Yeah.
Boy, he seems flawless to me.
Well, he's holding up, but there was a bug in that first batch, and as a result, Zach's skin will soon begin to dissolve.
No, poor Zac Efron.
All right. Well, it's simply amazing. Dr. Rourke, thank you so much for coming in and spending some of your morning with us. I can't wait to see some of these new creations popping out of the lab.
You are listening to the SKO Radio Network.
Hello.
How are you?
Now, you were saying that your wife doesn't care too much for your beard.
No, she likes it from a distance, but close up. However, luckily, I'm a weak wife. This gets shaved down a little bit in the middle.
Okay.
So she has a little bit of access to the very important bits. So.
Hopefully you didn't take home too much of the character.
No, I think I would have been kicked out pretty soon. The Wolverine is a pretty intense kind of character, so it was paramount that all my acting training came into play. You leave it at work, you know.
Oh yeah, well,
play it 100%, then leave it at work.
As you're walking down the red carpet, Floyd over here saying, he looks like the character. That is him right there.
You got it.
That kind of helps, doesn't it?
It was funny when I met the first table of meetings I had with these people came on set from the science fiction magazines who write all about Marvel and da-da-da. They came on, there was a whole table, and I sat down, and there was silence. And I said, hello. And they're all looking at me. And I said, so I play Wolverine. I said, we know. We just can't quite believe we're meeting Wolverine. You're Wolverine. I'm like, yeah. No, but you're Wolverine. I was like,
You're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Call now at 234-200-5110. Again, that's 234-200-5110. Now here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, thank you. We are back here, 11:05, final hour tonight of Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Earl McCune here, along with Dylan Thompson.
Hey.
And Deb's still here trying to go, and Lori's here. Hi, Lori. Huh? Lori, come plug your, talk into mic 3 and plug your show real quick.
Talk about your show.
Plug mic 3, Lori. Yeah, the third. Yeah, mic 3.
Mic 3.
Yeah, there you go.
Sit down.
Join Some Kind of Kids Show on Sundays from 9 to 10 a.m.
What do you guys talk about?
10 to 11,
10 to
Lori.
11.
Oh, 10 to 11.
That's pretty bad. You don't know your time slot.
I thought we changed it.
No.
What do you guys talk about?
Talk about mainly stuff for kids.
Like what?
Randomness.
All right. Random stuff for kids.
Random stuff for kids. And, they talk...
So that'll appeal to our
kids.
8 to 14-year-old demographic and our 35 to 52 single white male demographic.
Yeah, right. It's unfortunate. It's probably true.
No, I'm kidding.
No, we're kidding.
Why
But
don't you go ahead and play a disclaimer real quick there? Just
well, as soon as I get the system to kind of get...
our system's kind of...
let's see. Oh, yeah, disclaimer.
The views and opinions expressed on the
Hell, Adam's
SKO
on the
Radio
phone. He could've
Network
just done
are
it.
those of the hosts, guests, and callers. It was not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other hosts or advertisers. The shows found on the SKO Radio Network can promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to treat, diagnose, and or claim any cure of disease or condition.
I can diagnose her condition right now. It's called cranial rectitis.
It's a very serious disease, life-threatening to us.
Yeah, it is what it is.
What are you typing?
Well, I'm trying just to get everything working. It's slow. The computer's slowed down tonight.
Yeah.
Probably because
we've been doing so much on it.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, the network's slowed tonight too for some reason. Because look, your streaming is slowed to a crawl. We're still streaming the station, but good Lord, we're at a crawl tonight. Oh my God. Anyway, 11:07. We're here for the final hour. So anyway, other than Deb's cranial rectitis, she comes down here and goes, "You needed notes." I'm like, yeah, I could have done without them. It could have waited till I don't know, Sunday, tomorrow even, whatever. Right. Anytime, and anytime that's not right now. We could, it would have been fine. I think we would have been fine without it, just a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, sure. Do whatever. It's okay, Deb. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. Yeah, I've completely lost my train of thought. 11:08. We'd like to join us on the phone. Feel free to give us a call. Victoria's on the line with us, but we do have 9 more lines available. We can't say 25 anymore. Nope. We only have 10 lines now. But we have 10 good lines here. So
yeah,
give us a call. 234 200-5110. We'd love to hear from you because we do. We just love to hear from people. So, Victoria, what else is going on with you? What's going on in the land of Victoria?
Let's see. Kids are back in school, thank God.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was waiting for a God joke.
Yeah. Freaking God. I can't take my kids during the day anymore.
Yeah.
I have so much respect for teachers. You have no idea.
Dylan wants to be a teacher.
I do.
He wants to teach sex ed to young boys.
They call me Father.
Naked?
They call me Father Dylan.
Have you ever seen a grown man naked? You hear Adam? Okay, then.
You ever suck a dick behind a Family Dollar?
You ever been in a Turkish prison?
Have you ever seen a grown man naked?
That's what he just said.
You just said that.
You just missed that.
Tony's just catching up with everybody here.
Just a bit outside. Tried the corner and missed it.
He missed that one by a mile. Oh, my God.
You like gladiator movies?
Right.
Yeah. You're seeing movies about naked people?
I have, actually.
Yeah, about naked people?
It's called Pornhub.com.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Tony's in that. Oh, the mentality's...
Good one.
Yeah, the mentality's gone to hell. That's all there is to it. Mentality's gone. It's shot. We're fried. That's all we got. We're fried. Just
When
as what.
aren't you fried?
Not that fried.
Oh, brother.
My brain is fried.
Brother.
Let me tell you something, brother. My brain is just shot to hell. Fortunately, it's...
See, that's what lack of sleep and lack of sex does to you.
Well, it's more lack of sex. Sleep I can live without. Sex is another thing I haven't had in a while, and, you know...
Shit, I gotta wait 3 weeks for that.
I probably gonna have to wait.
It's not another movie.
See, that's where 9/11 are
He's gonna have to wait until the next
because
time
I
some
can
chick
hold
walks
out
into
for
the
a very
Windsor.
long time.
Have to wait till the next time. Yeah, those of you who didn't hear earlier, I had an almost experience, but fortunately I kind of like,
maybe next time.
Maybe next time. You're up next here on the show. Go ahead. That's kind of what.
That's not right.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
Yeah, that's right. Don't call. Hey, we can call people now.
Yeah, yes, we can. We can dial out now.
Yeah, we can. We have the ability to dial out.
That's a scary thought.
It is a scary thought. We can dial out and pester people. We're thinking about starting to do prank calls. You know. Yeah. We could start doing that. But the only thing is, it'll come up
Please
SKO
be off
radio.
your prank call list because I'm here to tell you the next person at prankdial.com calls my cell phone is literally going to get hunted down and cut. I'm not even kidding. I've had 12 in the last 2 weeks.
Really? Wow, that's a lot.
Yes, it's obnoxious.
Yeah,
It's beyond
it could be, but you know, it happens, and it's happened to us here quite a bit. And
Okay, I could see maybe once, twice. That's understandable, but 12.
That's excessive. I mean, hell, we don't get that many prank calls. We might get 2 or 3 a week here, but 12, that's a lot.
Okay, like I could understand if it's like a friend
Mhm.
and they're like, "Oh, hey, I just pranked you," like they text you right after and say, "Oh, that was me."
Mm-hmm.
That'd be one thing. I'd be more okay because I know who it was and I know it wasn't with malicious intent. But the fact that they're doing it on my cell phone and they're doing it repeatedly, and the worst thing is like not only when you answer the call are you getting pranked, they can record your reaction and post it online.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, isn't it?
Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful?
No.
It's great in a lot of ways.
Isn't it amazing?
I would rather be locked in a room with my mother for eternity than deal with that.
That's
humiliation.
that's quite a bit. We might have a drop off for 1 second. I'm doing one thing here, but if we drop off, if you're on the phone, call back. We're just doing one quick little thing here. Yeah. Because it could happen, but we're just fixing something with the internet real quick. Okay, there we go. All right, all right. That should speed us up, actually. All right, there we go. Switched our network.
Other than that,
Switched the network.
I'm like looking.
one other exciting piece of news, but I'll wait.
I got a text and it was like for something that was supposed to be going on from 7 to 8 p.m. and I just got the text now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a bunch of
Your phone
dumbasses.
blows, Tony.
What's the network? And the problem is Sprint's network has a. Problem is Sprint's mobile data or their mobile Wi-Fi happens to run on Spectrum.
Of course.
Of course.
And Spectrum's like slow as shit today. It's been slow. I mean, even at home it was slow. It's been slow here. I mean, I get it, but here's the thing. They give you that business internet always takes priority over home. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. It does not. It's a bunch. That's the biggest freaking lie I've ever heard because we have business internet here, and I mean, you start getting congested, it slows down big time. I mean, we're in a.
Do you realize it's the same thing as residential, right?
Yeah, they try to claim it's special stuff for business. Well, no, it just ran to a business.
They're full of shit.
I know they're full of shit.
I only know that because I know somebody that personally works for the company, and he is one of the highest paid. Whatever the people that go door to door to sell you on the
Sales.
switching over, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
He's one of the highest paid in his entire district,
Oh, no kidding.
and he even will testify to the fact that
Yeah, it's what it is. I mean, it's been great earlier until about an hour ago. It's kind of slowed down. I mean, we had a bunch of shit going on. I was like, oh, this is kicking ass. It's really booming tonight. But no, it's back to normal. It's slow again. I don't know. But this building here we've had trouble in this building, and since we've got in here, and I've had Spectrum out here probably a good 3, maybe 4 times to look at it. They're like, they hook their equipment up. Oh yeah, your speed's great.
Yeah, you're great.
Yeah, then I hook up my equipment. Well, maybe it's your network card. These computers must be old. No, these computers are about 7 months old, 8 months old. They're not old. It's not my network card.
Nope.
And I said, let's see, I can try it on my laptop. Oh, it's still slow. Oh, but their stuff, perfect. You know?
Grade A.
Grade A, it always is. You know, because they don't have anything on their computer other than they do for speed tests. That's the only thing they do is speed tests on those computers. So if they have nothing on it, of course it's going to be freaking. Wow, this is even slower than before. Jesus Christ. Oh, there it goes. 3 hours later.
Yeah, because it's like, the one thing,
What you hooked on the 5G there? You regular?
Regular.
Yeah, I just switched just to regular on this.
Yeah, see, I'm not even on the Wi-Fi at all.
Yeah, I'm not either. But this has just really gotten slow.
Because I know, like, a lot of people have issues with, like, battery on their cell phone, and they don't realize, get an app killer, number one. That way it closes all your apps when you're not using them. 2, make sure that they're all closed. Don't leave anything open, because you're still going to get alerts.
I might just switch it back over to the 5G, because this is slower than that.
Yeah, 5G's the faster of the two.
Yeah, and I was on the 5G before.
Yeah.
And now it's like, what the hell? Okay, we're going to switch this back over to 5G. What's cool is we can do it without losing anything. Just an automatic, quick transfer. Okay, I'm going to switch this over to 5G here. See if it speeds it up.
You're lucky. At least yours works. Mine doesn't work.
We're supposed to have we're supposed to have like 200. Yeah, we don't get close to that. 200 down. Yeah, we don't get that at all. We never come close. I mean, right now, if I was to run a speed test, we'd probably be under 100. I mean, it's probably just no doubt.
Well, shit, if that's the case, I wonder what mine's at then.
Speedtest.net's the best way to test it. You can check it live. It's a free site. Speedtest.net. That's how you check your internet speed.
All these It's funny. There's a Star Wars concert tonight at Blossom.
Yeah.
That's why we haven't heard from Jason.
Yeah, it's still early. He's still got 40 minutes.
Are you kidding me right now?
No, because I'm looking on my Uber app just to look to see where it's surging. And because of the fact that we're in the vicinity of Blossom, it's 2 times and everybody's leaving.
Right.
And which 2 times
I
really.
always use the good shit when I'm sick.
And so they're having like a Star Wars music concert at Blossom. Because now's
now,
the time that they wind down the next few weeks until the season closes.
Right.
It's a lot of the crap that nobody's really thrilled to see. A lot of the country shows are done, and a lot of the bigger shows have already come through. And I had people that went to see that I Love the 90s show in Physician.
Mm-hmm.
There were good parts of it. There were bad parts of it. Because, a lot of them, I mean, there's Vanilla Ice, which he was okay.
Right.
Salt and Pepper. Young MC did a few songs, and and all the groups only had a few songs that were ever out.
Right.
That's why they had all those acts.
Right.
And they said it wasn't bad. I mean, it kind of took you back a little bit, but you could definitely tell that the artists have seen their better days.
Right.
Their best days have passed.
Oh, sure, no doubt.
We're getting 10 down.
That's it.
10.
Who all was there? Just curious.
Let's see here. It was Salt and Pepper, Young MC, Vanilla Ice.
17 up.
That's why our speed's diminished all of a sudden. He's probably surging in the area for internet.
Yeah.
Because it's true. As more people use it, it slows you down.
Yeah.
And they're telling, business is always good. Well, plus this is an off-peak time.
Yeah.
The way they say it, but yeah, no wonder it's slowed down to frickin' crawl. But it is what it is. I mean,
you mentioned that Star Wars concert tonight. Are you going to go see William Shatner at the end of next month in Akron?
I would like to.
I would like to as well. Here's the thing, I'm really waiting on us if that deal gets set up through there because they've changed. Here's the thing: the person that had the deal set with us to be part of that place, quit.
Oh,
so now we have to go through this whole frickin' process again.
And if I would have to pay like $100 to do like a meet and greet with them, I would.
I would too. I think it'd be great. I'd love to go see Bill Shatner.
I mean, he's done more than obviously just Star Trek. He was on Boston Legal. He was Denny Crane.
Oh,
I loved him.
He's done a ton of stuff.
I mean, now Adam, you did hear he tried venturing in the world of women's lingerie, didn't you?
Oh, Jesus!
And several times from you alone.
But the women weren't really wild about going around and saying that they were wearing Shatner panties.
You got to try a new joke, Stoney. This is bad.
I could pass up the Captain Kirk jokes.
Yeah, we could. Even Tony got to laugh at that.
Yeah,
we could. He's even laughing.
But yeah, I would just like to actually meet him. I mean,
right?
Because he was Star Trek.
Oh God, without question.
And and as much as I really didn't like the original series, it was kind of too cheesy and corny type of thing for me.
Sure.
I'm a huge Next Generation fan. That's my favorite of them all.
Oh yeah, Next Gen's great.
I'm becoming a huge Deep Space Nine fan.
Great show.
It's funny because the original and Next Generation were the only two that Roddenberry had a hand in. Because like when you look at Deep Space Nine and Voyager,
he already passed away at that point.
Yeah, he had already. Well, it said based upon Star Trek, created by Gene Roddenberry.
Right. Yeah, because Gene passed away mid-production of TNG.
Yeah.
But Gene made it to what? He made it to the 100th episode of TNG, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Okay, I thought so.
And then because you look and it's just like there are just little subtle differences between Next Generation. Deep Space Nine wasn't aboard a ship; it was obviously aboard a station.
Right.
Their ship was the Defiant, was the one that they always used. And then of course they brought Worf back, which was great.
Right.
They brought Cole Meany back.
Oh yeah.
To be Chief O'Brien, which was kind of cool. And then the concept of them getting along with the Romulans,
right?
The Klingons, obviously, they had gotten along with the Cardassians, and then the Ferengi,
right?
And then you see on there like Worf marries Dax, at the end of the show, and it's just like then it took me a while to catch on why Captain Sisko kept on calling Dax old man.
If you watch the very first show, you see why.
You knew it, and it was just like
unless you watch the first one, if you join in later, like what the it's old man.
Why you calling him old man?
But then
I would jump her bones.
Well, then you would realize, she was her symbiont used to be in a man.
Yeah,
and
she's in a woman now, and then of course she'll outlive Worf.
The symbiont does.
The symbiont does, and then she'll find a new host or whatever.
Well, she did after if you keep watching, you'll see.
So, and then
I don't want to spoil it for you.
But Voyager, I could never get into. It was the idea of a black Klingon. I don't know.
Well, they're all black Klingons.
Well,
you mean a black Vulcan?
Black Vulcan?
Black Vulcan, yeah.
Well, yeah.
And then the Doctor, and then of course you make me friggin' what was it, Neelix when we did that?
Neelix, yeah. When we did it on the old show,
when we did it on the old show, you made
Adam
me
put
Neelix.
together a thing where you were Neelix, yeah.
Then I see what the fuck that goof looked like, and I'm like, and then I'm like,
I had no hair at the time, and I was in the Commander Kachuk.
Somebody had to be an alien. I figured if it was going to be, it was between Tony and Deb, and I didn't want stuff thrown at me, so.
Well,
she'd be able to reach you from here too. I promise. With that arm,
Deb had the more fitting figure to be Neelix.
I don't know, but she actually kind of fitted me in Alana's outfit. Actually, like, hey Deb, that's what you look like if you were.
That was my girl crush.
Yeah. Oh, I'd have banged her.
Who are you, Earl Luke Picard?
That's right.
That's your name.
That's right.
Speaking of Picard, did you see the latest news in the last few weeks?
Yes, and we were talking about that during the first hour of the show. That there's going to be a Captain Picard series in 2019. So we're anxiously all awaiting that to come on. Hopefully, Patrick Stewart's got enough years left in him to continue to make it happen. But
he's very active for his age.
Oh yeah,
too.
Yeah, he's in very good health and very good shape. And I hope that he stays that way and he's able to produce a Captain Picard series. I think that'd be great. But it'd be kind of interesting to see what they do. I mean, and they said it's going to be a very different Picard. I mean, because 20 years have passed.
Yeah.
So people change over time, obviously. It'd be different to see how this aged Picard is, I think it'd be a very interesting thing.
He'd look a little different, but he was pretty bald on Next Generation.
He hasn't really changed much over the years.
No, he hasn't.
Not much at all. I mean, you can tell him he's lost some weight because he's older,
Yeah.
But he really hasn't.
I would die to see what see what Riker looks like 20 years later.
Still old.
Still old, yeah.
Yeah, he's really gray now.
Yeah,
but I wonder if they bring Frakes on there and they put some Just for Men on him.
Yeah.
And spray on hair. See if they make him. A
little younger
looking. Because I mean, you can tell he's gained a few lbs and he's definitly balding and gray. I mean, you could definitely see it.
And bring LaForge back, and then Data.
Well, he supposedly died, but in Nemesis.
Yeah.
But there was always a little hint that he was still alive within before. So, it's kind of curious if they explore that too. I think I'd be kind of curious to see if they do that. I think I'd be kind of, because that's the thing that's been so crappy since the end of the very last 24th century thing was Nemesis, and that's 20 years ago. They've always looked back on everything they've done. It's always been something in the past. I mean, even the new movies is back in the Captain Kirk alternate timeline, Kelvin timeline, whatever you want to call it now. But it's always a look back. It's never forward. What are they doing? How have they moved on? I mean, what technology came forth 20 years later? I mean, some of the stuff they've done in Discovery now, if they would have saved it for this Captain Picard series, the video holographic, communication they tried to pull off in Discovery, which don't work, I would buy it in a Captain Picard thing. That's 20 years later after what they did. I would buy it at that point.
Deep Space Nine.
Well, true, yeah, exactly, but they used it pretty regularly in Discovery, and it's they didn't have that technology back, in the canon of the universe then,
I think a lot of it is probably going to be what people refer to as retconning.
Right.
What would it have been had the original series been produced in a time like today with a budget like Discovery?
Right. Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean, and I think pretty much they're on par what it would be. I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, what it is now, they're probably on par with it. Oh, hell yeah, that's probably what it would be now. But
which I think is for me, I'm not the kind of person if you were to take a shit and write Star Trek on, I'm going to like it. But I tend to like most things that are Star Trek. So I'm not going to be like those people out there just going to hate it because it looks different or it is different.
Right.
I'm not a fan of the fact that it's another prequel per se, but it's Star Trek. I'm going to give it a chance, and I like what I see so far.
I have enjoyed it. I think it actually, they did that mid-season break, which they broke the season up into 2 parts. Okay.
Yeah.
The first part, it was good, but it wasn't oh my God, I'm really into this. I mean, I watched everyone, followed the story very well. And they came back after the second part to do the second half of it. Man, I really got into it at that point. It was really good. And those last couple episodes they did in the Mirror Universe, which led to them ending the war, I really got into it. I dug it. I really enjoyed it. And it was very well written, very well acted. I'm even impressed with the updated Enterprise. I mean, for when it comes in that last scene there. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing more when they release it. You know, the next part. You know, I mean, I definitely really looking forward to seeing it, and I think it's going to be a great thing. But
I've said to a lot of people too that that's what JJ's Enterprise should have looked like.
You're right. I agree wholeheartedly. If they would have done
Discovery's Enterprise is more faithful to the original design.
If they would have done that in the JJ universe, the Kelvin universe, I would have bought it a hell of a lot more. I mean, how they completely radicalized the ship design. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful ship.
Yeah,
but they didn't stay true to anything original. I mean,
JJ belonged more in Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's just the truth.
Oh, I agree. I mean, he did more in Star Wars and he kept that pretty true. You know.
Yeah.
Star Trek, he didn't. He brought some Star Wars elements to Star Trek, and
those worlds can't cross.
Those worlds cannot and should not ever cross. But this is a good segue for us to go into our next break here, because we are on our final break, and it's going to go into our brief little thing going into next week and our whole next month. So everyone stay tuned. We'll be right back on Some Kind of Radio Show.
Didn't see you there. Me and my buddy here have been expecting you. My sticky buddy, Sully here with the... Oh, excuse me, I've got some pussy hair on me. Check that shit out. Roller designed to clean up any mess. Poodles, pussies, people, you name it. Use it as a back scratcher. You can rinse it off, dry it off, jerk it off. I don't care what where the hair... Silks, suedes, swag. Ladies, I don't care how smelly or hairy your carpets are. My rubber fingers get in there deep. Just rinse it off for a nice beverage. Wipe it off. Oh, there we are. Do all kinds of shit with it. Aren't you tired of ripping your hair out because you're trying to drive and the kids are making a fucking mess? You'll be making so much money, it pays it off. Ooh, precious. Ooh, that's good. Thanks, buddy. Everybody has an evil cat or an annoying dog. Use it to groom them, or even yourself.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow!
Normally, a sticky is $20, but a sticky buddy is only $10.99. You'll also get a cover. You gotta use protection. Even if it's a quickie, wrap that sticky. Stop rolling up your money with those old lint rollers. The fuck is wrong with you? Check out the suggestively sized sticky buddy. You're gonna want to stroke it, but not too much. It'll make a mess. Hide it in your purse. 007, leave it somewhere as a pleasant surprise. And like I said before, I have magic rubber fingers that get deep into your hairy cracks. Get some buddies for just $10.99. But wait, there's more. If you have jumbo-sized pubes, we got a jumbo-sized sticky bunny. Who let Spider-Man in the house? The cat's flipping turds everywhere. Who keeps flicking their boogers under the bed? But you know what? The hair that you find is yours to do with as you please. Why not make a toupee or break out the turbo snake? All of these guys will be your buddies with their rubber fingers for just $10.99. Ask about free shipping. Now get out of my house. Isn't that right, Mr. Wuss Wuss?
You're listening to SKO Radio, where there is no fake news. Fact is, we don't have any news at all.
Hi, this is Bob Fritz, host of the Oldies But Goodies show here on SKO Radio. Join me every Sunday morning from 11 to 2 Eastern Standard Time for the best of the 50s, 60s, and 70s. You can get your requests in by going to Facebook page Yesterday and Today's Classic Music Chat, Tribute, and Games.
Wiper blades have been an important part of vehicles for a very long time. In fact, they're the number 2 safety feature on a vehicle. Bet you didn't know that. But I bet you did know that an annoying set of wiper blades can suck. You hear that? That needs to stop. That needs to stop right now. Somebody needs to turn off those wiper blades right now so I can talk. Hey, I'm really sorry about that. I just don't like a bad set of wiper blades. In fact, that's why I choose Rain Eater wiper blades for all my vehicles. Rain Eater wiper blades last longer and provide a clean, quiet wipe in all weather conditions. Rain Eater offers risk-free buying, including free shipping and a money-back guarantee. Just visit raineater.com to buy online today. Rain Eater wiper blades, the best replacement wiper blades you can buy.
This is Jack Bob, and you're listening to the new Some Kind of Radio show here on the SKO Radio Network. Now with 100% more itchy bows.
Here among a billion stars, a lonely ship streaks along an endless path. It's the mammoth starship Enterprise. Follow her trackless journey each week on Star Trek. William Shatner stars as Captain James Kirk, Starship Commander, and Leonard Nimoy stars as Science Officer Spock, half Earthling, half Vulcanian. There are hazards that beset the Enterprise and its crew on board ship and on alien planets. Don't miss Star Trek in color.
You're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Call now at 234-200-5110. Again, that's 234-200-5110. Now here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, everybody, breaking news right now here on Some Kind of Radio Show. Facebook has been taken over by aliens. I've been reading numerous posts on Facebook about people having trouble with Facebook right now. And it's not just us. We are having it too.
For a while.
It's been going on a while. A lot of people with Messenger. Now people are actually having trouble with Facebook itself.
Maybe a hack.
Maybe a big hack. We don't know.
Hope you don't have anything hidden.
No shit, because guess what? Yeah.
The aliens got you.
But no, our like for the longest time, I could not. Like I was just trying to log out of our Facebook here on the computer, and it would not let me.
Yep, the aliens have your information.
So I had to actually go into my cell phone. You know, you can log out different devices, and I had to log it out that way because it would not do shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, what the hell? So I'm reading some posts here, and I mean, there's just a lot of people going, Facebook's really acting up here tonight. So this is actually a friend of mine, Facebook friend of mine, who posted this. He actually covers a lot of science fiction and like web series type of stuff on Facebook. He posted, breaking news, Facebook has been taken over by aliens in Ward 11.
Oh, it's 11:40, so...
where's more?
Yeah, where's more?
Yeah. Anyway, I was just replying to him. But no, there's a lot of people, oh, bullshit, da, 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 da. Anyway, yeah, everyone's having a lot of issues with Facebook. I guess there's over... some people are actually on their Facebooks, and it's coming up in Spanish.
¿De dónde está?
Some people are reading their Facebooks, and it's just you can't load more than 2 or 3 posts because it won't load, or people having trouble logging out.
Yeah.
I mean, I was one who just could not log out earlier. I mean, on my phone it's working fine. It's just I think a lot of this is PC, you know. But there's definitely an issue with Facebook going on right now. So I do apologize why we haven't run the live. The live went out on us at about 10:30. So Oh well, it happens. Nothing you can do. It's beyond our control. And when there's a national, worldwide platform acting up, guess what? It's not our fault. So we did what we could. But next week, we were talking about. Of course, this kind of fits in with aliens. Our whole next month of September here on Some Kind of Radio Show will be Star Trek month. And we're going to start out the month with the original series next week. We're going to start with the original series. The following week after that, we're going to go right in order. We're going to go TNG, and then we're going to go DS9, and then Voyager. So that's going to be our order for the next 4 shows. We're going to do a whole month of Star Trek. This is something that Adam and I have been talking about doing for quite a while. Mm-hmm. We're trying to save it for September, since September 8th is significant date for Star Trek. September 8th, 1966, Star Trek premiered. So we're going to go ahead and kind of celebrate the 52nd anniversary of Star Trek by doing a Star Trek month. So a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
So we got a lot of stuff planned for Scores TV, which will be coming back next week. We did not do Scores TV tonight, so we opted for some Facebook Live stuff. Just give everybody a little video. Hey, we're still alive. We're here. But
because Star Trek, the original Star Trek only ran 3 or 4 seasons.
Ran 3 seasons. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And then Next Generation ran, I think, a total
they had
of
the animated series too.
Yeah.
And then, but the Next Generation ran 7 seasons.
Yep.
And then how long did Deep Space Nine run? 4 or 5 seasons.
7.
7 seasons as well. And then Voyager ran
7
as well.
Yeah.
So 3, then 7, 7, 7.
3. No, Enterprise only ran 3.
Well,
4.
I'm talking
Enterprise
original.
Yeah.
I'm talking original TNG, DSN, and Voyager.
Right.
And Enterprise, to me, I don't know. It just didn't feel like Star Trek.
Because it wasn't it was a different era. It was before the Federation.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Star Trek, but if you really think about it, if you go back and you think about it, Star Trek was not on the original title.
No.
They didn't put Star Trek on till later. It was based upon Star Trek, but Star Trek was not in the title at all. It was just Enterprise to begin. Mm-hmm. Then they added Star Trek to it later, because they thought it was hurting the series by not calling it Star Trek.
Yeah. I mean, just calling it just Enterprise.
Right.
Because I know, when now, Adam, I don't know if you guys get as far as your over-the-air channels, I don't have cable at my house. I just get over-the-air digital antenna, and the one channel I watch from starting at 8, going 9, 10, 11, and then midnight, they start Star Trek, then they show them in order. At 9 is TNG, at 10 is Deep Space Nine, etc. And then they run
8 to 9.
Yeah, same channel. And so what they started doing is during the day, they run something they call it the day shift. So on Monday, they run 8 hours in Nash Bridges. Tuesday is early edition. Wednesdays, it used to be Hill Street Blues or something. They have NYPD Blues one of the days, so I got on Twitter and I tweeted them and I said, hey, I love your guys' concept of the day shift. What you guys should do is, since you're going to run 5 episodes a week you're going to run 5 days a week of all Star Trek, why don't you run nothing Monday but the original series? Tuesday run TNG, Wednesday run Deep Space Nine, because I can't watch, say on Thursday, I don't get to watch, Deep Space Nine because I'm not home on Thursday, but I want to continually watch the series. So I would love it if they did something like the night shift, or, did something like that at night, because I could skip Mondays because I wasn't a fan of the original. But Tuesday, I would sit down from 8 o'clock until midnight and watch nothing but TNG. And then Wednesday, I could sit and watch, with the exception of the couple hours I'm here doing my show, watch Deep Space Nine. I mean, I'm not missing much with, in my opinion, with Voyager, especially not with Enterprise.
Do you have Netflix or Amazon Prime Video?
Nope.
I'm going to say, because they're both on there. Or all the series are on there, actually.
Yeah, I don't subscribe to either.
One thing I like that H&I does is H&I actually has the high-def releases of the original series, Next Gen, and Enterprise, so that makes up for a lot of stuff, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I definitely...
Oh, no doubt.
I definitely would have to see it, because there was the one episode, my favorite episode of TNG was Best of Both Worlds, where Picard becomes a Borg. He becomes Locutus. And I got to see the first half of it. Well, the next day, it was a Friday, they had the second half. I wasn't home to watch it. and I wanted to watch it. Well, you get on YouTube, and you got to pay. You got to pay on YouTube to watch it.
Yeah.
You got to buy the episode. You just can't. It's not one of those ones where you could watch, the entire thing. And I'm like, son of a bitch.
So you didn't watch these when they aired then, back in the 90s?
Yeah, I did, but I just wanted to rewatch them.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen every episode of TNG.
Yeah.
Because I was working days at the time, and so I would be home at night to watch it when the original air date was.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I didn't watch all the original episodes of Deep Space Nine or Voyager.
Right. Okay.
So, but yeah, that was the thing.
I grew up on reruns of the original, and of course, new showings of Next Generation in the late '80s, early '90s. So.
Yep. Yeah, it's funny because it's like you'll sit there and I try to translate the little Roman numerals to find out when the air date was.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. I'm at the University of Akron. Tell me something. What's the Roman numeral for 4? IV.
Yeah.
Every clock at the University of Akron, their Roman numeral is I. Because it goes I.
Because kids are stupid today, and they
I'm
don't
going
know.
to say maybe it's an Ohio thing.
I don't know.
I think kids are just stupid today.
Every little mini clock
That
tower
too.
that you see around there, it's like it's all in Roman numerals, and it goes I, and then their 4 is I. And I'm like, well, a lot of kids these days can't read an analog clock anyway.
No, hell no. No, they can't read a clock face unless it's a digital readout. They have no idea how to tell time.
The big hand on the 3, or the big hand.
Mine can too.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of kids that can't.
Only because I taught them.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Most parents aren't teaching these kids. There's a lot of parents not teaching kids shit today. I mean, they're not. I mean, it's just, let's face the facts. Let's face the facts, guys. I mean, it just is the truth here.
Or it's like, what do they call the math now?
Common Core.
Common Core.
Well, Ohio's trying to get rid of Common Core.
Yeah, it's like, yes.
They need to. That shit, let me tell you, it's ridiculous.
It's bad. I mean, there's already, like, through my kids, they're homeschooled, but they're already phasing out some of the Common Core stuff this year, which is
it's just as
great.
bad?
Huh.
That Eureka math. It's just as flipping confusing as the Common Core math.
Oh,
If anything, it's actually harder.
Yeah.
Common Core.
And my second grader is doing it, and the way they have him doing it is the dumbest freaking way I've ever seen in my freaking life. It is like having him to try to figure out a multiplication problem. They have him doing like arrays and shit. And it's like, okay, we didn't learn it that way, so I want you to learn it the way I learned it.
Mm-hmm.
If your teacher has a problem with it, she can come and talk to me. I don't care.
Right.
Because it'll be like, your way is stupid.
That mom's a math teacher. She hates Common Core.
Oh,
It's like, how does 13 plus 9 equal 20? Because it does. And then they're like, well, you take 1 away from the 13, 1 away from the 9, it leaves you 12 plus 8. That equals 20. Then you just got to put a plus 2 besides it. It's like, that's not how I learned it.
Yeah.
And it's like with my job, I got to count a lot by 12s and by 24s because I deal with a lot of bottled beverage, and everything comes 24 to a pack. So when I'm counting stuff, people are like, well, how do you do like all that like quick math? And I'm just like 144, 156, 168 because I add 10 plus 2, 10 plus 2, 10 plus 2. And then the same way when I'm counting up numbers to figure stuff out, I might have a 36 and a 44. Well, okay, well, you know that equals 80. Then you add in like another 56. Okay, 136. I'm so used to doing math and just keep adding stuff up, getting a bigger total and a bigger total. They're like, how do you not need a calculator? I'm just like, I learned to do it without a calculator.
Right.
Teachers, remember when I said you're not going to have a calculator around you at all times?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, they're everywhere.
And since when did no offense, but since when did these schools start thinking it was a good freaking idea to teach these kids the harder math at younger grade levels?
Yeah.
They can barely understand 2 plus 2 and
don't know
5 minus 3.
Don't
and they're
know.
having them doing like multiplication division in 2nd and 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. It's.
They'll be doing algebra
I
in
didn't do
5th.
it until like what? I think like 4th or 5th, if even then.
Right.
Hell, I took pre-algebra in junior high. I failed it my first year.
Yeah, I took that and then algebra. I took algebra 1, in like 8th grade, and then I was on algebra 2
I mean, that makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
But like having these kids who barely have gotten through addition and subtraction, who are just barely getting the grips of that, then
Mhm.
you're going to throw fractions and multiplication and division at them in second and third grade. It's like, okay,
Okay, yeah, it's. I mean, I get it. They're trying to make our kids step up to the plate because if you think about what they do, like in Japan and shit, but it's
yeah. Well, that's Japan. We're the U.S.
right. Yeah.
Whole another ball of leg.
Well, and it's like, you remember how they always said that you'd always ask when you wonder in high school, it's like, when am I ever going to use algebra in real life? Which I use it right now. It's just like, I don't have X's, I have Y's. Why the hell did I date him?
Jesus. Okay, now.
It's about the only math outside of basic arithmetic that I use in my daily life is geometry.
Yeah, so you use geometry. I use a lot of decimal stuff because I have to add, fractions to things together. So I've got to be able to convert. I might write it down as a fraction, but when I enter it into my paperwork, I've got to enter it in as a decimal. So I got to know 0.125 is an eighth.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to be able to convert all that.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's trying to figure out angles to and from the airport and to and from other aircraft and speed, time, distance calculations, make sure they don't hit each other and all that.
Yeah, it'd be good if they don't hit one another.
Yeah. It's the one game you play you can't have the reset button.
No.
Right.
Yeah, this isn't Flight Simulator.
No.
No.
Not like that guy that stole that plane in Seattle.
Now, see, if I hadn't failed my nursing clinicals, I would have to do pharmacology math on a regular. And yeah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, I see.
It's like the worst math ever.
Yeah, I see a lot of people, that are out partying and, that are going to the med school that's out in Rootstown. And a lot of them are going out there for pharmacology now because they've got a big pharmacology school out there. Because when they tell me they're going...
Math is hard. It is no joke. I'm not even, kidding. That shit is hard.
Well, and the funny thing is, a lot of them are worried that they're going to get out, because when you're a pharmacist, especially if you get like a doctorate in pharmacology, is a lot of them assume, okay, well, I can go to work at a hospital. A lot of them are worried right now they're going to be stuck running a Walgreens because there's a gazillion of those. There's not as many hospitals or med centers that have their own pharmacists that are on staff. Hospitals only
It's
generally...
not even pharmacists. They have to learn it, though.
Yeah.
Us nurses had to know it.
Yeah, well, I mean, even a dispensing pharmacist at a hospital, there's so few and far between of those because the hospitals are cutting those. You go to a lot of the hospitals that are around here, for example, and a lot of them have cut out, 90% of their LPNs.
Right.
They'd rather have an RN that's there now because they're like, well, we're paying RNs all these money. Why aren't they emptying bedpans? Why aren't they doing this? Why are they just barking orders?
Does not even get me started on that.
So, well, my stepmom retired as an LPN, and she always said an LPN was a low-paid nurse and an RN was a rich nurse, or an RN.
Not in North Dakota.
She was like, an RN was a real nurse and an LPN was let's play nurse, because the real nurse gave the orders, and
They're like, no, they're like the stupid visors. Oh, I'm going to watch you do all the dirty work, and I'm just going to sit here back here with my coffee and watch you do it. And then when you fuck up, I'm going to yell at you and rate you up.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of them that are out here, it's just like you have the LPNs do all the work. But I love when I would go and I meet somebody and they tell me they're a nurse, and I'm like, okay, RN, LPN. No, I'm an STNA. I'm like, you're a nursing assistant. You're not a nurse. I'm like, there's a difference between being a nurse and being a nursing assistant.
Right.
So, big difference. A lot of schooling, because you could go to like a Sanford Brown or what's that one that's up in not Brown Mackey, Sanford Brown or Bryant Stratton, and get your STNA, and then go work somewhere, but you're only going to make $10-11 an hour as an STNA somewhere, and then you'll have an LPN over you barking the orders at you because there's like one RN that's on staff at a lot of these nursing homes. I can tell you from some of the nursing homes I've been in around here, yeah, there's one RN, a handful of LPNs, and a couple of dozen STNAs.
Right.
The only thing the STNAs can't do is administer medicine.
Right.
You can if you take the there's a course you actually have to take. It's like a 20-something hour course. but you can dispense meds because I was offered to take it, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
good, because then I got to do all that
Yeah, a lot of
math, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm good.
a lot of these tiny schools aren't offering. Half of them aren't offering that. Here's your certificate. You're an STNA now.
Well, because like
Dylan's gonna be a male
I'm double
nurse.
qualified to be an
A
STNA
nurse.
and a medical assistant, so I'm double qualified.
Yeah.
Huh?
And I also have my LPN. I
so
technically
you're gonna
passed
be
the
a nurse.
program, but I just failed the clinical portion.
Oh.
So technically.
You carry a purse, Dylan. Dylan says he carries his purse. You carry your purse?
He's got a merce.
No.
You got a man purse? Satchel. Dylan wants to become a male nurse. He wants to work.
Also a merce.
But here's what he wants to do. Let me tell you what he wants to
He
do.
wants to be a male nurse. Meet the Fockers. We'll start calling him Gay Focker.
No, he wants to work at a urologist or a proctologist office. That's what.
Boy, that's shitty work.
I was waiting for you to say gynecologist, but okay.
Male gynecologists are just strange.
I couldn't be one of those. I couldn't go home to the wife at night and be like, "Honey, I've been looking at that at work all day. I'm not in the mood for it now."
I just saw a meme once where a doctor's like standing in front of this lady with her legs splayed open, and he's just like, when you go to school to look at pussy on the daily, but each vagina you see looks like a bomb went off the deli counter.
Wow. Hell, I saw a gal
You see any
last.
bombs at the deli counter?
I saw a gal last night. If her shorts would have gotten any shorter, I'd have been thinking Arby's.
Oh God. I don't know. That girl was she had her tits pretty much out and like on me for the longest time Wednesday night. I'm like, they're nice, but I was like, I was having fun with it.
Yeah.
Because I don't get hit on every day. I was having fun with it until she offered the blowjob if I gave her $20. I'm like, really? Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
I was having a lot of fun with her until that point. Because she was like trying to get me to buy her drinks. Like, no, I'm not trying to pick you up. I'm not trying to pick you up. And she was like all trying to hang on me. Oh yeah, you seem like a fun person. Yeah, I'm a lot of fun when I've had a few drinks, but no, I'm not interested. But she
Well, you can't account for trashy, not classy.
she was definitely trashy. She looked like she'd be a lot of fun, but
Trashy girls usually are.
yeah, and then all of a sudden she goes, well, I'm out of gas. I got to get to Cleveland. I need $20. And she goes, yeah, well, she offered to suck me for 20. So I'm like, well, I'm good. I'll go home and jerk it, But because, according to Deb, it's a chore,
Yeah. That chore's all yours.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you know that I do turned into I don't do that no more?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
The only food that has ever been known to kill a woman's sex drive?
Wedding cake.
Yeah.
I've heard that. I believe it.
Yeah, it's a true
Okay,
story.
that's not necessarily true, okay?
It was for me twice.
It is for me right
Not
now.
for you.
Me too.
You just picked bad partner.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's happened to me too because it's like, I love her to death, but good God, I mean, it's like, it's like, hey, come on, no, like, really? It's like, fine, just give me 10 minutes alone in the bathroom, I'll be fine.
Earl's got a real
excuse I get is, didn't we do that last month?
I've heard that too. She always says, "Oh, I'm not in the mood tonight. My stomach's really bothering me," and I'm like, "Okay," or my back's bothering me, or I got a headache. I'm like, "Oh my God!" It's always an excuse. I was like, you know what? I even told her, I says, I don't embrace excuses. I embrace solutions.
Yeah.
So what's the solution? And yeah, she's not having any part of it, but. Well, it is midnight. It is time to get the hell out of here, guys. So we're going to get on off of here. We do appreciate everybody tuning in. Our next program will be tomorrow with I got to think of the name of the show again. Radioactive. I'll get you. I'm so used to saying Ham Radio Heaven. Radioactive with Pat and Dale tomorrow. They're going to be on an hour earlier tomorrow. They're going to be coming on starting at 11 a.m. now, 11 to 1. So that's going to be an interesting program. It's going to be something a little bit different than they've done in a while. They're going to be doing some fun stuff. They're going to talk about technology. They're going to talk about, you name it, they'll probably be talking about it. So don't know. I'm looking forward to tuning in tomorrow and see what they're going to do. So that'll be our next program up. In the meantime, we're going to go into automation for the night, and we're going to lead out with this. So thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see everybody next time here on Some Kind of Radio Show. Have a good night.